everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, today, guys, we're going to be watching along the MLB Draft 2023 with all of y'all. All of the first round, we're going to be looking at all of the picks that we have going on, folks, and obviously we have a little bit of a special guest going on. This is not Adam, as you can tell. Victoria, you want to introduce yourself to the team?
Yes, hello everybody. My name is Victoria Gallant. Despite what you've heard before, it's Gallant, not Gallant. I am Nick's girlfriend. I don't know that much about baseball, but I'm here today to fill in for Adam.
Yeah. So Adam is literally out of the country, everybody. He is in LA right now. I'm sure if he could be with us, he would. But he can't right now, guys. He is going to be live with me tomorrow night for the Home Run Derby and as well the All-Star Game after that. But Victoria is sitting in, and she is going to be watching at least the first few picks, right? We're going to keep you around, you know. And also, too, guys, like, you let us know in the chat as well. Like, she's going to have to, you know, screw off at some point. But who knows? Maybe if you guys are, like, really nice, she'll stick around a little bit longer than anticipated. Let's take a look at what we have going on here, folks. So we built out this, I hope that everybody can see that right now, but we built out this 2023 MLB Draft board. I don't know why that's there. Goodbye. And we're going to be following along with the entire first round, folks. And looking over at all of the prospects, there is a lot of them, guys. Literally, everybody has been talking about this draft. It is as if it is one of the deepest ones that we've had in a while. They've been talking about it kind of like the 2011 draft with Garrett Cole in it and George Springer and Colton Wong and all of those folks. So there's a lot of young studs that are going to be going off the board here, guys. While we are waiting for the first selection, you guys comment down below, who do you think is going to be going first overall, considering Pittsburgh Pirates are the ones that are going to be drafting first overall? Victoria, what do you think? Who's going first overall?
Who's going first? I don't know.
That's okay. But that's the perfect segue, everybody. Victoria, literally, does not know about these folks. And actually, I'll be completely honest, guys. I came drastically underprepared for this stream. So this is a perfect opportunity for all of us to take a look at some of the top prospects and just kind of run through them with all of y'all. 60 people watching right now, guys. Please smash that like button and let's bump this thing up to like 35 likes. Come on, we never get Victoria on the stream, man. So so let's freaking do it, guys. Oh, and Manfred right now, everybody. Manfred is talking, and apparently we don't have the volume on because we can't just because of copyright issues. But apparently he's getting booed right now. So shout out to everybody who is live at the draft party where it's happening right now, watching him live and booing him. That is phenomenal.
Okay, so why are they booing him?
Cause he's the worst. He is the worst.
Why?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Oh, he's just like a slime ball, like just like a full up slime ball, sweetie. Like he is not just not a great individual. Well, I mean, like he's okay, but like he is like the ultimate slime ball. He does not run this league properly. They could be doing so much more for MLB than they do, and they just simply do not. And yeah, it's all like the management by him is truly atrocious.
Yeah, like I can see how he looks like a slime ball. For sure.
Yeah, no, like totally like rich white dude vibes going on there for sure.
Katie Flower Smith says, is it on Sportsnet?
It's not on Sportsnet, Katie Flower Smith. No. So the draft right now is being streamed on, I think it's ESPN, and then we're watching it on MLB Network, and I think that's effectively it, guys. So if you don't have an MLB Network account, and if you don't have ESPN, then sadly you cannot watch it. Let's take a look at some of these top prospect folks. So we're switching over to this screen right here. And this is MLB's, this is their prospect rankings for the draft, right? This is what they have going on. And I have seen a lot of hype for one of these two guys going first overall. Dylan Cruz and Paul Skenes, I think is how you say this name. 6'6", 235 pounds. Wow, that is a big boy at 21 years old. Apparently, okay, so this is a great learning moment, sweetie. So they have this scale here, and it goes from like, well, it's like 0 to 80. And I don't know why they do that. It should just make it 100. But 80 is like the best that you could be, basically. You know, so like if you're like 80 or anything like that, like it is very good. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Like I'm pretty sure that's accurate. But like if you have like an 80 or anything like even like 60 or above, then you're doing very, very good. And apparently this guy has like been phenomenal for Louisiana State, the Tigers, and he is getting a lot of hype to potentially go first overall.
Okay. So can you explain to me this comment? Jay says, draft high school players is a better philosophy than college. High risk, high reward. What does that mean?
So it means, so you can draft, so there's a lot of guys that went to college, and they're a little bit older. And so maybe they went to college and they had really good numbers in college, which is great, and they're a little bit more developed, but they don't have necessarily the same upside as somebody in high school. So there's a bunch of people like last year, for instance, there was a bunch of people in high school that were hitting like 600, and they were hitting like 600, 700 in high school, like just absolutely raking. But they're only 18 years old, so they haven't like fully developed yet. Where it's like, you know, maybe the ceiling could be higher for those guys. And then also too, like if you look at some of these, so we scroll over to these teams right here, and you don't necessarily know this, but like, you know, a lot of these squads in the top 10 who have like the premium selections, they're really bad, and because they're really bad, they might not want to take a player who is ready to play in a year or 2 years. Maybe they want to take a player with a really high upside that could be ready in like 3 or 4 years.
Oh.
You know?
Why? Why would they want somebody who's good right now?
Because they gotta, like, if they're so bad, they gotta like build their team up. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe it's like, well, maybe in 3 years our team might be a little bit different, and then we bring this guy up, and like like it's this whole wave of prospects going on. So it's like there's a bunch of different like mentalities to it. Whereas like the Toronto Blue Jays, for instance, because we are kind of in our quote unquote window right now, we might want to take a player who is a little bit more proven and that could potentially come in and play for us in a year or two or something like that, and actually like help us win. Whereas these guys are just like, screw it, we just need to like hope for the best,
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that is Adam became a girl. Absolutely, guys. Yeah. So if you have any questions for Victoria, then let her know. She's gonna be watching along at least the first few selections with all of us tonight. Yes, this is my girlfriend, and I also want to hear too, because obviously this is Blue Jays today, folks. So you let us know in the comments who is your number one Toronto Blue Jays potential target. That's what I want to know right now, because there's been a lot of talk about, or at least I made a video anyways, looking at potential pitchers that we could be going after, or thinking that we might go after a pitcher. But I thought I saw an article from The Athletic, actually. Let me look this up. Toronto Blue Jays draft Athletic. And they were mocking a few guys to us. And we could take a look at, actually that's not what I want. Yeah. 92 people in here, guys. Please hit the like button if you haven't already done so. We are waiting for the first selection, the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're looking at their room right now.
Oh, cool.
They're all, everybody gets a draft room. It's actually pretty sweet. No, it's pretty dope. And also, guys, this is something that I mentioned in in the video that I posted the other day. But Toronto Blue Jays, out of the last 3 years, so we've had our 3 last first round picks. We've traded away 2 of them, which is not a great mentality to have if you're trying to have like a long window, because we're trading away all these young players, which is good for like potentially trying to win right now. But it's also like, well, we don't
not
have
in the long run.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, like our window could be short lived if the guys that we do have don't do what they're supposed to do.
I see.
When is the draft starting? I mean, the coverage is kind of starting right now, but I thought it was supposed to be starting like kind of momentarily. I can't listen to the actually, let me put closed captions on. I can't listen to the audio, folks. So you guys fill me in about when the official draft is starting. These guys are saying 7:30 is the first pick, so I thought it was 7:30. That's what I thought.
I did think it was 7:30.
I did think it was 7:30. But in the meantime, guys, we'll just take a look at some of these prospects and see what it is. And everyone's saying, yeah, Manfred's getting booed again. Love to see it.
We had a question here about what was it? Any comments on getting no hits against Detroit yesterday?
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
I saw that.
That was absolutely pretty brutal, guys. I mean, in complete transparency, I didn't get to watch the entire game, but clearly, like, there was not a whole lot to watch. Like, obviously, we've seen it like time and time again with this team. The offense comes and it goes, and some days it's there and we're operating and we're doing really good, and then other days everybody goes to sleep. And it seems to be that we have this tendency, bad pitchers on bad teams. For some reason, they seem to get us. I don't understand why. I don't know. I actually don't understand, but like that's just something that the Toronto Blue Jays seem to struggle with. So there you go.
Oh,
Dulcimer's is saying Skenes to Pitts. Is it already happened, Dulcimer's?
That's what he says, yeah.
Pirates pick is in? We're live right now. Okay, for the first pick right now of the MLB, Ken Drift Jr. is saying it right now. Pittsburgh Pirates draft Paul Skenes from LSU. All right, everybody, first pick is in. Was that somebody on the board? Who, what, where was?
Number one.
Literally number one. Literally number one, guys.
Okay.
So we were just, let me pull up his numbers right now.
So they kind of went with the route of, like, getting the best person first and kind of just taking number one pick. Yeah. So he's 21 years old, everybody. Oh, my God. Yeah, he absolutely, he dominated. He dominated, folks. A 2.05, or excuse me, I was looking at the wrong thing. A 1.69 ERA in college, 12-2 record. Yeah, I mean, you like ERA, right? Yeah, I think so.
Earned run average. Very good. Yeah. This is elite, guys. Yeah, literally a 2.18 in 3 seasons of college. All right, guys, we're putting his name on the board, folks.
Yeah, speaking of 169 or 69, can we get the likes up to 69?
Yeah.
Because I know we always do that.
Yes, we do. There you go.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, Matt Needham is saying don't spoil. So I guess, like, are we behind? Is that what's happening?
I mean, like, we're live. Like, we are live on the thing, but it could be, I mean, you never know. Like, some of the streams can be, like, a little bit behind sometimes. All right, folks, yes, we got Paul Skenes going off the board first, folks. Yeah, and again, looking at his numbers, he has been absolutely phenomenal. That makes sense to me. I mean, that does make sense to me. Let's see what the Twitter world is saying about this right now, guys. I got Twitter right here, so we're just going to be following along with what the people are saying, too. Seeing if people think this is a good idea or not. Yeah, 6'6" Jr. is said to be the best college pitching prospect since Steven Strasburg in 2009 after leading D1 in strikeouts and finishing second in ERA. Wow, I did not even factor in that this guy had 209 strikeouts in 122.2 innings. That just goes, like, he's just far and away better than literally everybody else. Pittsburgh Pirates fans, what are we thinking right now, guys? What are we thinking about that first overall selection?
Well, I know Jared Williams is saying it's tough being a Yankees fan right now. So, are they kind of further off?
Yankees are like near the bottom. The Yankees are like 100%, like they're near the bottom here.
It's because you guys are so good.
But they're also, the Yankees are kind of like drastically underperforming this season, to be completely honest. Like, Yankee fans are kind of down bad, so it is understandable, guys. So first overall selection, Paul Skenes goes off the board, and now we have the Washington Nationals up on the clock. And I mean, I know that I've seen a lot of mocks talking about Dylan Cruz being the guy. MLB Draft 2023 mock picks. Let's see what these guys have to say. So this was MLB's. Oh, it's April 27th. Why is it April 27th? That's ridiculous. I want to see like a good mock draft. Yeah. So these guys got it right, it looks like. Oh no, they said that they went Dylan. Okay, so these guys said that they were going Dylan Cruz first overall, which is clearly incorrect. And then the Nationals would go Paul Skenes. But now that Dylan Cruz is in fact available, let's take a look at him, folks. Dylan Cruz. 105 people in here, guys. If you haven't already done so, please smash that like button, guys. Let's bump this thing up to 50 likes on the stream. Isn't it sad, sweetie? Look at all these people. This guy batted .426 last year. This guy did more than we will literally ever accomplish in our entire lives. And he's 21 years old. And you know what's messed up, too? Yeah. Like, they're going to get paid a dumb amount of money. They're going to get paid a dumb amount of money. Like, if you get drafted this early on, like, you're basically good. You'll be fine, you know?
That's interesting.
Yeah, for real, dude. It's even better in the NFL. Like, you'll get crazy amount of it. Okay, guys, 1.28 OPS is phenomenal from Dylan Cruz. And
what does OPS mean again?
OPS is on base plus slugging, and basically what that means is, like, so this is his batting average This is his on base. So this is the percentage of time that he gets on base. So he gets on base 56.7% of the time, which is stupid good. And this is his slugging, which is effectively like it's just a measurement of his power. So this is like his power and home runs and everything like that. And this is ability to get on base. So OPS is this plus this. And this is a very good number.
Okay.
Where would we right now? We're just over here. Cruz generated some first-round buzz as a Florida high school in 2020, but ultimately withdrew from the draft and has had a decorated career at Louisiana State. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, number 2 pick is in. Washington Nationals select Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz. Literally the guy that we were talking about right now, folks. Dylan Cruz off the board. Alright, guys. There we go right now. Dylan Cruz now up on the draft board along with Paul Skenes. Thoughts so far, sweetie? This is obviously very rooting to you.
Yeah, this is all new to me, guys. I mean, I follow along with Blue Jays today, but I'm not a huge baseball fan. I did used to play softball. I know about the game in general, but all the stats and everything I still get confused when I watch this stream. So this is pretty new. This is fun. But there's a question here that says, can you scroll up? Somebody said they think that the Pirates will be good soon. Do you think the Pirates will be good soon? Because
I mean they could. Like the Pirates got off to an insane hot start this season. I actually forget where they are at right now. Like I know that they had a pretty dramatic fall off. Yeah, I mean they're fourth in their division now, guys. Like obviously, like they started out very hot. I'll flip that over so you guys can see just the standings right now. And yeah, just it was not going to be sustainable for sure. But they showed, at least at the beginning of the season, they showed that, you know, there is potential here. There is something that we can potentially work on. And now, you know, I mean, you get the first overall selection. You get somebody that is very good or could be very good at baseball. And then, yeah, I mean, like, just something to build around. So it's definitely possible. It is absolutely possible. Yeah, Red Bull Insider says, yeah, the Pirates have fallen off an absolute cliff. And Red Bull Insider also saying, Wyatt Langford is also a beast coming out of college. Should be the 3rd pick for Detroit. Well, let's take a look at Wyatt Langford. Yeah, and I did see, when I was building off this thumbnail, obviously, like, I was looking at all of the top players and everything like that, and I did notice, like, Wyatt Langford is, like, absolutely a dude to note. And wow. Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, now that you know on base, you know slugging, you know OPS, this guy is also stupid good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this guy is also stupid good. And he looks like he's got more power than Dylan Cruz had. So Dylan Cruz was a little bit more of on-base guy. This guy's got a little bit more pop. 21 home runs in 64 games. That is actually stupid. That is really stupid. The guy's hitting a home run basically every 3rd game. Actually, that's almost exactly what that is. Wow. That's, like, really good.
Cool.
Also, Luca saying Danny Jansen is the most clutch hitter, 100%. Yeah, can we just talk for a second? The Toronto Blue Jays right now. Wow. Look at that. Look at that, folks. We finally clawed our way into 3rd place, guys. Thank you, God, Danny Jansen. And honestly, guys, to walk in to the All-Star break, this where we're at right now, I will take it. You know, I will absolutely take it. About a week and a half ago, we were like, you know, full up, like bottom of the barrel, not looking very good. But this is a hell of a lot better, guys. This is absolutely like where we need to be sitting, walking in to the All-Star break, and then potentially trade deadline when it does come around. Actually, hold up. Where's the wild card standings?
I mean, that's pretty good considering we just, like, how we performed yesterday.
Yeah. Right? No, exactly. And I mean, like, now we're in a wild card spot. It is the last wild card spot, but still, like, we're in a wild card spot right now. You know, we got a game up on the Yankees, so that's definitely something. I mean, that means that we're going to be walking into trade deadline as a buyer. And I mean, that's something that you've heard me talk about and, like, lament over literally, like, the past few weeks is the fact, like, we don't, you know, if we do walk in, you know, how we were doing, we're not going to be buying anybody, and that is absolutely a problem. And yeah, literally, Paul, I was thinking the exact same thing, dude. This was going to be an L literally the entire way, And then Jansen just absolutely, like, Barry Bonds this thing and, like, wheeled us to victory. So, absolute shout-out to Danny freaking Jansen, man. That was incredible. And agreed, Luca. Agreed. Let's take a look back on the board, guys. I imagine that Detroit's pick is going to be coming very soon. Obviously, Wyatt Langford could be a dude that they're going after. And that is exactly where these people mocked him right here, was Wyatt Langford. Also, we have Max Clark here being a guy that could potentially be off the board pretty soon. Let's take a look at him. No, definitely not. Okay, they don't have him up on Baseball Reference, so that's definitely something. It looks like the pick could be in very soon. Yeah, pick is in for the Tigers, everybody. What are people saying on Twitter? Has anything come up? Yeah, Manfred's coming out. People are booing. People are booing.
Oh my god.
Nobody likes him, sweetie. Nobody likes him. With the third pick of the 2023 MLB Draft, Detroit Tigers select Max Clark. It is Max Clark, the guy that we were literally just talking about. So he was ranked 5 on their prospect list. They haven't ranked. Clark is the best prospect to come out of Indiana since Brian Bullington went number 1 overall in 2002. All right, so definitely pretty good.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, it was. I hate how they don't have their stats up here. Like, we'll have to look up his stats in a second, but we're going to toss his name up on the board, guys. So, third pick overall, Mr. Max Clark.
Yes. So, at this point, like, who do you think the Jays will pick? Since we're kind of, I mean, we've got a long way to go before the Jays pick anybody.
I mean, it's on, like, it really depends who's still left on the board. The way that people were talking about the Toronto Blue Jays, like, literally our amateur scouting director was, we want to go best player available.
Okay.
So, like, you know, when we're looking down at the list of, like, all the top guys that are still remaining on the board, we're probably going to go best player available. And Max Clark, so he is, where does it show? No, it can't be. That's not the right Max Clark. That's definitely not the right Max Clark at all.
Yeah.
I want to see, where's his goddamn stats? I hate how you can't find their stats, man. Is this what he was? Did he bat 577? Can somebody tell me what Max Clark's stats are, please? Max starts stats, baseball. How do you not have this? This guy's being drafted. Oh, I always love to see this.
Oh,
when they're all like, they're all laughing, they're all crying about it. And okay, so in 2021, he batted 450, and that was a year ago. He's 18 years old right now. Yeah, dude's 18 years old. So this is what. So honestly, that's a good pick for Detroit, guys, because like as I was telling you, like these guys, they're nowhere close. Like we thought that they might be somewhere close like a few years ago, but they're still nowhere close. So they're gonna go with somebody who is like definitely younger, 18 years old. He can grow, he can develop a lot of upside. You take him, you hope that he develops, and then you know maybe in like 3-4 years he comes up to the big leagues and is you know something, right? Something to help build your team.
Yeah.
What do we have going on in the chat right now? He also pitches. Said, does he? I know that there was one guy who was like a Shohei Ohtani potential I mean, I say that like with a grain of salt because obviously Shohei Ohtani is like something very, very special. But there was somebody in this draft who could maybe one day, if all the dominoes fall in the right way that they should, could be a guy like Shohei Ohtani. So you could see that guy go off the board relatively soon.
Well, Daniela Castro says a pitcher the Blue Jays will get. So, are we thinking
probably?
A pitcher?
I mean, probably. Like that's usually the last.
I know we've been talking about.
Yeah, like the last few drafts, we've definitely been targeting pitchers for sure. And I mean, like it's always a constant struggle, guys. Like it never feels like we have enough pitching. So just like it's always a thing that the Toronto Blue Jays need. So I would not be surprised in the slightest. However, this is the first season in a few seasons that the Toronto Blue Jays, their bats, you know, like their offense, few question marks. There's absolutely a few question marks. Now this is a phenomenal spot for the Texas Rangers to be in because they are they are very competitive this year. They are very, very competitive this year, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them. They could really go either way. They could take a young guy, or they could take somebody who could play next year or something like that. So Wyatt Langford is still on the board. He's an outfielder. I feel like Texas's outfield is okay, but they could still use. I mean, these guys are mocking an outfielder to them, so it's very possible that they end up going in that direction. I think Wyatt Langford had like crazy pops. Yeah, we were looking at him a second ago, and he was like insane pop going on.
Red Bull Insider RBI says he's an outfielder and a pitcher.
Wow. That is insanity. Dulcimer saying Rangers pick is in. Shout out to Dulcimer for calling it literally every single time that it happens, man. Dulcimer is an absolute legend, folks. And you see the Rangers in there right now. They have got their selection. Apparently people are still booing Rob Manfred right now. I'm curious to see what all these people have to say about these selections. So, oh wow, this guy's not happy about it. There's no more dead franchise than the Tigers. Damn, Twitter is such a nasty place. My God. And the Rangers select Wyatt Langford, University of Florida, guys. Pick is in. Wyatt Langford is the guy. Wow, that's who we were just looking at right there, guys. Damn. Rangers are kind of getting scary. I mean, they're definitely scary this season, but it's like I don't want them to be good like long term. Do you remember? You might even remember the Rangers from like the time where the Blue Jays were good back in like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Like there was like big rivalries going on with the Texas Rangers, so we don't like them at all. And yeah, Wyatt Langford, obviously phenomenal season last year down in college, and because he's 21, this is a guy that could potentially come up in a year, in 2 years, and be something. Are you guys on Threads? Yeah, we are on Threads, Daniela. So check us out if you've translated over your Instagram over to Threads. Then we are on Threads right now. Definitely hop on there and give us a follow. We're starting to post on there a little bit more. I love the beef going on right now between Elon and Zuckerberg, man. I've never been more excited for a fight in my life than seeing Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk battle it out in the ring. That is going to be absolutely electric.
He talks about it all the time.
Guys, comment down below. Zuckerberg or Elon Musk? Literally, like, let us know in the chat. Who do you guys have?
Honestly, I had no idea this was happening until you mentioned it to me. Like, I had no idea the internet was going crazy about this.
Yeah, no, this is going to happen, dude.
It goes to show you what pops up on your social media versus, your boyfriend.
I mean, say what you will about, like, us being such a advanced society. Like, it really does come down to the fact, like, it's just, like, two men with a bunch of egos, and, like, sometimes you just gotta hit each other, and, like, that's how we'll decide, like, who's the real alpha. Like, sure, you have, like, 100 billion, and I have 100 billion, but, like, can I kick your ass?
But, like, let's fight it out as men,
Exactly. Literally what it boils down to. Let's
rip our shirts off and get greasy. And
like, they could literally buy Canada, but they're gonna fight in the ring.
Oh, okay.
So. Yep, that's the way that she goes sometimes, guys. That's just the way that she goes.
Or maybe, like, when you get to have that much money and then you're so far removed from being a normal human being, you just gotta get back to the basics. Because they could easily just outbuy each other with yachts. Or
sure, yeah.
My home's bigger than your home. But in order to really prove, like, down to the core who's a better man,
that's the thing,
have to fight.
No, like, we're even on, okay, you have a few more billion than me, but, like, whatever. But, like, I can kick your ass.
I feel like that's a guy thing.
Oh, it's 100% a guy thing. Are you kidding me? Like, there's no way that you have, like, female billionaires, like, fighting it out in the ring, No,
we're too smart for that.
That's 100. Well, you got us on that one, man. But the Texas Rangers, folks, obviously are incredible. 52-39 this year is their record. Actually, I have noticed that the Houston Astros have a legitimate shot right now to catch the Rangers, which would just be like, so, I mean, the Astros are never going to go, man. They're literally going to be there the entire time. So, yeah, you always gotta be watching on them. And MLB Network is on commercial, everybody. So we're waiting for our next selection, which is going to be the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, Brian Mugg says the Yankees fired their hitting coach Dylan Lawson today.
Oh, did they actually? I totally missed that if they did. I totally missed that. That makes so much sense, man. Like, just taking a mild breather from the draft and just looking over at, like, MLB team stats. Yeah, like... Because the Yankees kind of suck, don't they? They're kind of horrible at hitting this year.
Are they?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I didn't realize that they were that bad. That's, like, really bad. That's, like, really bad. And they're...
Did that say Texas Rangers was number 1?
Yeah. And they're 22nd in OPS.
And you were just talking about how you were worried about those guys.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, the Texas Rangers are incredible this year. The Texas Rangers are absolutely phenomenal this year at baseball. Like, there's no denying it. Like, they are...
How do you say this? Dulcimist?
I'll say Dulcimerist.
Dulcimerist says, I hope the Jays fire their hitting coach and hitting strategist.
Oh, yeah, 100%. No, I mean, they all need to go. Like, even though the Jays are decently high in average, I mean, we're ranked 6th right now, and we are ranked 11th in OPS. I mean, that's still good, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, that's still good. It's above average, but they still need to go because the runners in scoring position has been a problem that has plagued us all season long. You know what? Screw it. Let's hit a guy who got like the most RBIs in college. That's what we need to do. We need to draft a guy who got the most RBIs in college and just hope that guy can come in and hit with runners in scoring position. And it looks like the pick is in right now for the Minnesota Twins. I imagine we're getting more boos. The Twins pick 5th pick of the 2023 draft. Minnesota selects... Come on, Rob, spit it out. Walker Jenkins. Walker Jenkins. Where was he? Where am I right now? Oh, yeah, we're over here. Okay, number 4 overall on MLB's prospect rankings. Walker Jenkins. 18 years old. So they decided to go with a young guy in Minnesota. Hope that he can potentially develop. Looks like he's like good across the board, just like 60s across the board. Okay, Walker Jenkins. We'll pull up his stats in a second, guys. It's tough to get the high schooler stats, but like we will get his stats in a second. Walker Jenkins is who they are going with. Cool.
I'm gonna say it poorly again. Dulcimist?
Yeah.
Just says Leroy Jenkins. What does that mean? What does that mean? Dulcimist? I don't know.
Where is his stats? 2023 player profile. Walker Jenkins. 2023 grad. Of course, any of the stats at all. I wish I could. Like, I hate the high schoolers. Like, if you're gonna be drafted in the first round. If you're ranked this high, like if you're literally ranked like this high, I should be able to pull up your statistics. I hate that you cannot do that. I hate that you can't do that. 97 people watching right now, guys. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button on this stream. Let's see if we can bump this thing up to 50 likes, guys. I know that it is possible to do that.
No, you know what? We're going to get 69. We're going to get 69 likes.
Yeah, you really want that, eh?
Yeah.
Get to 69. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think Victoria's ever been on a stream where we've got to 69 likes before.
Yeah,
so, like, that'd be, like, pretty phenomenal if we can do that, guys.
Rude.
Yeah, like, rude. Rude of us. Okay, folks, so who is up next on the board? We're gonna have the Oakland Athletics. Oakland Athletics are absolutely Garbosian. Like, they are full up T-rash.
Luca says Elon Musk should buy the Blue Jays.
Yeah, you think so?
You know, he could send them to space. Wait, is Elon the one doing space?
They're all doing space. They're all, yeah.
I like space stuff. I'm a big space fan, for sure.
You wanna, I mean, you can, if you get in good with Elon or Mark, they'll send you.
See, okay, what has to happen is that Elon has to buy the Jays, and then you keep doing Blue Jays today,
right.
And then somehow you guys will meet, and I will come in the conversation, and then Elon will send me up to space. It's perfect. I love it.
That does make a lot of sense. That definitely does make a lot of sense. But, a lot of moving parts in that one. A lot of moving parts. Okay, guys, we have Oakland on the board, and there's still, who was mocked to Oakland? Let's take a look down here. Who was mocked to Oakland? Braden Taylor was mocked to Oakland. Braden Taylor is... Where is he? Oh, wow. That's like... Am I missing something? No. He's down here. What the hell?
What?
No. This can't be right.
Wait, go back up. I thought I saw him.
Did I miss him?
Oh, right there. Braden Taylor, 15.
Oh, 15. I find that really hard to believe. I find that insanely hard to believe.
I mean, sorry, this was a mock one, or this is for real? No, this is mock. No?
This is a mock one. Yeah, this is mock. Yeah, they're just, they're taking gambles. They're taking guesses. Going back to the prospect rankings here. I mean, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Okay, all the top 5 are gone. So now it's down to Rhett Lauder, who's apparently the next best guy. And Oakland's pick, I believe, is in. Oakland's pick is in, everybody. Waiting on Manfred right now, folks. Where is he coming? Are you coming, Manfred? Oh, he's taking a while. Taking a while. Here's the board right now, guys. As you can see, a lot of LSU teammates have gone off the board. Apparently, that's a big thing that's happening right now. Like, history for LSU, something I just saw come up on my phone, so... Shout out to LSU for getting it done. And here he comes, guys. Rob Manfred is coming out now. Manfred booed yet again, says everybody.
Wow.
And Rhett Lauder, is that where we're going? 6th pick of 2023,
yeah.
MLB Draft, Oakland Athletics select. Oh, he's already getting up. Jacob Wilson.
Huh?
A shortstop. Okay. Who the hell are you? Who the hell is Jacob Wilson?
Number 10.
Jacob Wilson. Oh, wow. This guy went to Grand Canyon. He was just training in the Grand Canyon, guys. So he's 21 years old. Born in 2002. 6'3", 190 pounds, shortstop. Bless you.
Thank you.
Apparently, ranked 10 on the list, so okay. Jacob Wilson going over to the Oakland Athletics. There you go.
So, like, why do you think they picked Wilson?
Honestly, the Oakland Athletics are absolute trash. Like, they are by far and away the worst team in baseball. Like, there's just simply no denying it. They are horrible. So I'm just thinking, like, if they drafted Wilson, I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea why they do anything that they do, to be completely honest. Clearly, they think that he is the best guy for their team. They need every position. It's not, it's not like a position of need. Like, they literally need every position. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he was just their guy. And Dulcimer makes a good point. I mean, Wilson's a shortstop. They do tend to be the most athletic guy. So if you're going to try to build around anybody, maybe you try to build around that infield. And, like you try to get some type of shortstop action going on.
Well, David Pang says they don't want to spend money.
That's true. No, they don't want to spend any money at all. So, I mean, maybe they're trying to get maybe they try to get a 21-year-old because they can have him cheap for a while. I don't know. I'm not sure. It could be the case, folks. Could be the case. Yeah, he's actually getting interviewed right now. Let's take a look at his statistics. Jacob Wilson. Whoa, okay, not this guy at all. I was like, who the hell are you? Definitely not that guy at all. Where the hell are all of your stats, guys? Why do you not have their stats? Yeah, like it says that their stats page is here, and it's just simply not.
Do they usually have more stats than this, or is it?
Well, they should. You know, like you'd think for literally the MLB Draft, they absolutely should. We're looking at Jacob Wilson right now. Jacob Wilson. What? Am I tripping right now? I've got to be tripping. Oh, it's got to be this guy. Why do you look like a child?
What the heck?
I don't know, guys. I have no idea where you find the statistics. Somebody let me know in the chat if you guys know where to find the statistics.
Who's this guy?
That is a good question.
I just keep getting more and more confused.
Fill that in. I don't know, something. All right, everybody. Let's take a look once again. Have I put his name in? Yeah, I did. Jacob Wilson. So the Reds are up next. Reds are also in a really good spot. Because the Reds...
I don't know what to put there.
Reds still leading their division. They literally are 50-41. That's insane. That's actually insane, everybody. Let's go like...
We're just changing the title, guys.
We do it every now and again.
Every now and then. Just to keep it interesting.
Alright, folks, yeah, so Reds are up next, and they're in a phenomenal spot right now, because they could honestly go literally wherever. Matt Needham said the Reds need a pitcher. 100%. Yeah, I feel like if anything, they do need a pitcher. And yeah, like, DeCruz changed the game, man. Like, DeCruz 100% changed their team and made them something special. Made them something 100% special. I'm going to do this again really quick.
I don't know, oh, these are Cincinnati Reds. I just didn't recognize the logo.
Pick is in, and they do go with Rhett Lauder as the Cincinnati Reds guy, and I think that makes a lot of sense, guys, because he is a pitcher, and he was the top-ranked pitcher left on the board. So let's take a look at Rhett Lauder. Yeah, Rhett Lauder, 21 years old. That also makes a lot of sense, because they're going to want to have a dude who is potentially capable of coming up in a short period of time. 6'2", 200 pounds as a freshman. Lauder nearly halved his ERA to 3.09 last year, ranked second in the NCAA division with 11 victories. Interesting. Okay, let's pull up his statistics. Rhett. That's a weird name, eh?
Yeah. I mean, he's got some pretty cool hair. I think Dalkamers was saying agrees with me. We think his hair is pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, he is, so, like, he's just been getting increasingly better, it looks like, you know, like, he obviously struggled when he was 19, but then, ever since that point, like, he's just found something, and he went 15-0 last year. That's insanity. That's insanity.
Trevor Fujioka, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, says, Router will reach the majors soon like Manoah did. What do you think?
It's possible, man. I mean, like, just seeing based on how he has... Get these guys out there. So there's the board right now, folks. This is what we're seeing right now. All the names that have gone off. But just looking at the way that he's improved. You know, like, that was actually pretty similar, I think, to, like, how Manoah's trajectory went, where he just kind of found something, you know? Like, he just found something within himself and just, like, made it, you know? Like, he kind of just, like, he got to a place where, I don't know, he developed something, and he went nuclear, and that could be, like, what this guy's have going on. So, Rhett Lauder goes to the Cincinnati Reds, and that is the first 7 picks off the board, guys. Toronto Blue Jays coming up in 13 selections.
Oh, boy. It's somebody's birthday. David Conroy. Happy birthday. You're 15 years old.
Yo, shout out, David.
Wow.
Let's get some W's in the chat for David, guys. Let's get some W's in the chat for David, folks. Turning 15 years old. Ooh, no. Stop it. All right, guys. Who else is left on the board? Coming up next, you're going to have the Kansas City Royals, and they are pretty atrocious at baseball. Yeah, they're all... Oh, my God. I didn't realize that they were that bad. Like, I knew that they were bad, but, like, that's worst team in the league bad. That's, like, really bad. Yeah, I mean, just from a record standpoint, it's them, and just worse than them is Oakland.
Whoa.
And yeah, these guys win 28% of their games, and they lose the rest of them. So that is really atrocious. That's like horrifically bad. So the Kansas City Royals, and who's left on the board? So we've had the top 6 selections go. So all of these guys have gone now. And then you also have Jacob Wilson going. So Kyle Teal is the #1 ranked catcher in the prospect in the draft, it looks like. And catchers always, like, they always get kind of like overhyped. Like, everybody wants a catcher because, like, well, just like having a good catcher, like, really does change the game for you.
Yeah.
Because
I get that.
I mean, like, if you can have a good catcher, like somebody to just lock down your pitching staff, like, that's just phenomenal. So that's, like, really, really good. And if this guy can be that guy, then that can be really special. And I mean, the Kansas City Royals, I guess the Kansas City Royals, they have Sal Perez, so they might not want a catcher. So they probably don't want to go catcher, honestly. If I was Kansas City, I would go with the number one remaining pitcher on the board. And seeing as this guy is 18, that could be the way to go.
Looks like Kansas City pick is in.
All right, guys, the pick is in. Who is it going to be, folks? Who is it going to be? What do we have going on? Kansas City pick is in. We're waiting on Manfred now. Rob Manfred booed again. This is getting funny. That's hilarious, man, that he keeps getting booed. God. I actually can't believe it. It's like you'd think it's this point, like they realize, like they made the point, but no. Kansas City...
I kind of feel bad for him.
Selects Blake Mitchell, a catcher. But he... Hold up.
So it is going to be a catcher.
But it's not the top ranked guy. Blake Mitchell... Okay, I mean, he's ranked 14. So, like, if they like him, they like him, right?
Is he just younger than the other guy? And, like...
Yeah.
You know...
Is he? Kyle Teal. Yeah, okay, so I guess they go with the young guy. They go with the young guy over, like, maybe the more established guy in Kyle Teal. So maybe it's just an upside thing from this guy. Kind of surprised that they did that, to be honest. Like, they just have so many needs on their team. I guess it's, like, literally, like, whatever. Yeah, a bit of a surprising pick, Trevor. Honestly, didn't expect that.
Huh.
Blake Mitchell. All right. That is a number 8 overall selection. Is Blake Mitchell. Here you go. So that's the board so far, guys. How is it shaping out? Is this what you expected? What you didn't expect? Honestly, the MLB draft is, like, so impossible to predict, so, like, it is very difficult.
What is the next team up? Because I've never heard of them in my life. The Rockies?
The Colorado Rockies?
What the heck?
That's, like, full disrespect, sweetie, but, like, honestly, very accurate, yeah.
Sorry.
I mean...
Their logo is just so ugly.
You don't like their logo?
No.
They do have a
like,
few.
everybody else is really colorful and kind of, you know, iconic, at least. But these guys are black and white. I don't know. I mean, at least on our board here, it's kind of, yeah.
I mean,
like,
you don't like any of this? No? What about their
No.
jerseys?
I mean, no. No, I don't. I do love purple, but not that. I don't know.
Interesting.
It just, like, their
This
logo.
is like, this is their off-brand.
Oh my
it's
god,
not really
it
like.
looks so bad, guys.
You don't like that? Wow.
No, it looks like they're stuck in the 80s or something.
This is some disrespect to the Rockies. If this. Wow. Okay.
Jeremiah likes the Rockies. I'm sure they play well. I'm just all about aesthetics over here.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, yeah. Like, is there any? Okay. Is there? Do you know this team?
Mariners?
No, not the Mariners.
No.
Don't know that. We gotta take a stab.
I don't know. It's got an M. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you're right. It does have an M. What else you got?
I don't know, babe. Like, I don't know. M.
Can
you tell me like where they're from? Maybe I'll come up with the name of the team.
I can't tell you. Like, what do you think?
I already told you what I think.
Just like pick a city and like pick a name. What do you think? There's hints in this logo.
What is that? Is it Florida? Something with Florida? Because that kind of looks like Florida. I don't know.
I'm gonna let you.
Please don't make fun of me.
Stew on that one. You think about that one, guys. Let's see what Twitter's saying right now about all these selections going on. I'm kind of surprised about that last one. Like, I really didn't expect them to go catcher.
I don't know.
Let's see what the Royals are saying. Royals.
Red Bull Insider RBI says the team is from Florida.
Team is from Florida, so you're on to something there, yeah. You were on to something.
Was it Manatee? I don't know. M.
The what?
Damn,
This is what I'm saying. The Royals picked the wrong catcher, man. Like, there was another catcher on the board. That's what I don't understand. Oh, it looks like the pick is in right now for the Colorado Rockies. Okay, yeah, she's getting hints from the chat right now, so.
Miami makes sense.
Yeah, Miami what? Miami Manatees?
No.
You think somebody named their? You want to see what a manatee looks like?
I know what a manatee looks like. What are
like,
the other Florida teams? So I feel like there's another Florida team with like.
This
Tampa
is
Red
not like a intimidating thing. The Miami Manatees.
They're huge.
They're just gonna roll out onto the field, you know, like literally like roll.
They could be.
That's really
vicious.
scary. That's a really scary manatee right there. Yeah, you don't want to play them, guys.
Okay.
You don't want them in a 7-game series.
Wait, stick with me here, okay? Like one of Nick's favorite animals, if not his favorite animal, is a killer whale, and they look really beautiful, but they can be vicious. And maybe a manatee can be secretly vicious. You don't know. And are they a good team? Maybe they suck, and manatee is a really great insignia for that.
Okay, that's some logic. Yeah, I see
Think
it.
water animals. I don't know.
With the 9th pick in the 2023 draft, Colorado selects Chase Dollander. Chase Dollander. Okay, where are we? Okay, he's number 9. Ranked number 9. Yeah, so they did exactly what I thought that they were going to do. And they went with one of the top pitchers remaining on the board. 6'2", 200 pounds, right-handed throwing, 21-year-old. Apparently his fastball is very, very good. He's ranked 70 on the fastball. Oh, yeah. 95, 97 mile per hour fastball that can peak at 99. So we got like a little Nate Pearson prospect here, everybody. That's kind of interesting. That does sound intriguing to me. Chase Dollander. Dollander? How do you think you say that? Dollander?
I think Dollander sounds better than Dollander.
This is his stats? I find this tough to believe. Is this the right guy? A 4.75 ERA? Tennessee. We went to the guy had a 4.75 ERA last year and he's ranked this high? That doesn't make any sense to me, folks. Like, am I actually reading that right now? Like, are we just disregarding, like, what he did last year? Is that, like, because obviously he was phenomenal in 2022. Was he injured? Like, what is the... I don't understand. Why did he... Yeah, like, he had they're literally showing it on the board right now. Like, why did he do that? Maybe he just had a really, really bad year. But, like, all of his stuff is really good. He's better than his stats look. It's got to be one of those things, yeah, where, like, he just, like, his stuff looks incredible. And, yeah, 2022 is what... Yeah, because 2022, he was phenomenal. 2022, he was lights out, like, unhittable. His whip is incredible, too, in 2022. Like, just, like, full command. And it looks like he just kind of fell off. He's kind of fell off a lot last year. And I guess Colorado is thinking... Wow, that's such a Colorado pick right there, guys. That is such a Colorado selection. Man, if they can fix him, then, like, good for them. But, like, that's going to be... This is a project right here. This guy, honestly, like, you are a project. Let me write him in.
Oh, boy.
Have you figured it out yet? They're going to be picking next.
So when he said Miami Mermaids, I think that would be better than what it actually is.
How do you know it's not that?
I'd be very surprised if they had mermaids in baseball. But it'd be a pleasant surprise. For sure.
Well, they have a red. Do you know what a red is?
Red? Huh?
Yeah. Like, these are the Cincinnati Reds. I don't even know what that is, but that's what they have. They just have a color, so it's possible. Maybe they have a mermaid, you know? You never know.
Oh, was that the Rays? The Rays?
These are the Rays.
Oh.
It says Rays on it.
I didn't look that far, guys. Miami Mermaids. I don't know, guys.
You gotta take a stab. It's in the logo.
I can't see. Dolphin? Is that a dolphin?
I mean, that's close. It's kind of close.
What is that, guys?
It's relatively
sea
close.
Sea animals. What are sea animals? Shark?
They're having it right now. The pick is coming up, folks.
Sea turtles. Sea turtles.
Sea turtles are very cute, Jay. I completely agree with you. Oh no, I thought the pick was coming up there for a second. Well, it is definitely not a manatee.
Marlins? Oh my god. That's even worse. Like,
why is that worse? What do you mean? Look at that. That's a hell of a lot more intimidating than a fucking manatee. And it's in the thing. Look, it's in the. You see, like, it's in the thing.
I get it.
It's in the thing.
So it's Miami Marlins.
Miami Marlins. It's a marlin. They're a marlin fish. And I think there's. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. There marlins in Florida.
Probably.
Probably marlins in Florida, right? Like, you probably, like, you can, you know, fish up some marlins. Wow. You're gonna get served all these fishing ads. Marlin firearms? Definitely not what I was looking at. Okay. All right. So yeah, Rockies end up going with Chase Dolan, and I feel like Noble Meyer is like the clear selection here. The Marlins have a tendency to develop very good pitchers. So they're very good at developing pitchers. And it looks like, okay, the pick is in, everybody. Oh, Dulcimer just said Noble. 10th pick, 2023 MLB Draft, Miami. It looks like that's where they're going. Miami Marlins select. Yeah, give it to me. I hate the closed captions. Yeah, Nolan Mayer. There he is. Oh, wait.
Noble Mayer.
Am I correct? Did they get that? Yeah, Noble Mayer. There he is. 6'5", 185. Okay, so smaller dude for sure, but I mean, he is 18 years old, so he's definitely gonna fill up.
But yeah, he's tall, so he can gain. You know.
Look. Oh, he's such a kid.
Oh my god.
Wow. Isn't that wild? That guy is getting drafted to an MLB team, 10th overall, and he's probably gonna get paid millions of dollars. That's insanity. Isn't that insanity? It's like, it makes me want to, like, go to the gym and, like, get to work. Noble Mayer gets drafted 10th overall by the Miami Marlins, folks.
Okay, can you explain to me why some of them are in person and some of them are not in person? I guess it just...
They probably, like, all of these guys probably all got invited. Because, like, they're all gonna get rumored to be in the first round. But some of them, like, if you live out in, like, I don't know, like, crazy place, you don't want to go all the way.
I would fly out if I'm being drafted to the MLB.
I mean, I also would too. I don't know, like, frankly, I don't know why you wouldn't, but, like, yeah, Noble Mayer in person, he gets drafted. He literally looks about 14, Katie. He straight up looks 14 years old. And apparently, yeah, he's, like, really good pitcher in high school. I don't know, I'll try to look up his statistics for you guys, but it's very hard to find these high school stats. Noble Mayer stats. Compiled a 10-1 record through. Oh, okay. Well, that's just stupid.
What?
So a really good ERA in the MLB is like 3, but this guy had .33. So like way better. And like a really bad ERA is like 5.
Okay.
So this guy was like so much astronomically better than like everybody else.
Huh.
It's not even remotely close.
Well, how come he isn't ranked higher then?
I mean, it's tough to say, right? Like there's so many different factors going into all of this, and I mean, obviously these guys are obviously like very, very good too. You know, so like it could just be. I mean, he is still young, right? So it's like maybe like something goes wrong. Who knows? But still, I mean, he's ranked number 8, so he's up there for sure. So, I mean, very good selection there from the Miami Marlins. They should have a pretty good player for the future. Also, sweetie, we have gone through 10 picks right now, so whenever you need to hop out, I know that you need to leave at some point or another.
Yeah.
You let me know. If you want to stick around, then obviously I'm sure the chat would love you to be here, but it's totally up to you.
I could stay for a little bit longer.
All right.
I just gotta do some work, guys.
Do you know who these people are?
Angel.
What?
I don't know.
Trust that second thought.
Angels.
LA Angels. There you go. Yeah, LA Angels. They are coming up next, everybody.
The one after them, I have no idea. Like, I've
these guys?
never even seen that before.
These guys?
No.
Wow.
Maybe. Okay, maybe I recognize the name because I've heard it, but the logo is just not doing anything for me.
Okay, so Kyle Teal is still on the board, and I feel like the Angels could use a catcher. That could definitely be solid. Angels are dealing with like a big conundrum right now because they have the best player in the world by far, and they're deciding he's on the last year of his deal, so they're deciding whether or not that they want to trade him at the deadline or ride it out and hope that they can make playoffs.
Okay.
So they're in a very interesting spot. And it looks like the pick is coming in right now. So at number 11, who are they going to be selecting? LA Angels. 2023 MLB Draft. Give it to me. LA Angels are going to select Nolan Chanel.
Shanuel?
Who the hell is Nolan Chanel?
Shanuel.
Oh, guys. He's
Shenwell?
down. Wow, so they had a reach. Folks. Ranked 26 on the prospect rankings. Obviously, these mean nothing. You know, like this is a bunch of old guys sitting in a room deciding that, like, maybe he could be good at baseball one day.
Oh, okay. So maybe they know what they're talking about.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's possible. It is possible, right? Like, anything can happen. You know, Mike Trout was drafted like 24th or 25th or something like that. So anything is possible. But you just got to imagine, like, that is definitely a big reach. So clearly they really think that they know something that the other people don't. A starter from the get-go. Chanel slashed, 352 in his first years. That is pretty good. He bats left, so that's always a bonus. And it looks like he's got first base and outfield eligibility. So that is something. Nolan, how the hell do you spell that?
Schanuel.
Shinwell. I don't even know, man. Shinwell. Weird one there. Weird one. And I mean, okay, so that is phenomenal. That is, wow, that's actually the best slash line that we've seen yet.
So
maybe they know something.
Maybe they're seeing something that the rankings don't.
Yeah, maybe they know something, right? Like, clearly he was extraordinary in college. He's got multiple, like, he can do first base, and he's an outfielder. So that's always a bonus, right? You can put him wherever you want to put him. So, yeah, maybe the Angels are onto something, guys. I mean, I don't want to give the Angels too much credit right here because, you know, like, they're usually kind of messing around. But, yeah, he's power and on-base guy, but might be a first baseman. Yeah, that is actually really good. Like, he's got power, and he still gets on base. Going back to his stats right here, folks. 60% of the time he's getting on base. That's stupid. And he's also hitting, 19 home runs in 59 games. So that's also phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, this could be a guy. This could absolutely be a dude. So he earned a spot, gets drafted 11th overall. Good for him. Nolan Shinwell. Sweet. There you go. You're on the board, big man.
Let's go, Nolan.
All right, everybody, we are starting to get to that place where we can start to think about the Toronto Blue Jays selection, because obviously a lot of Toronto Blue Jays fans in the chat right now. We are starting to get to that point. I have no idea where we're going to go. I have no idea. I'm hoping that there's going to be a 21-year-old that's really good, still on the board. Like, who are you? Sure, I don't care. I'll take this guy.
I like the last name.
Waldrop.
Waldrop.
Kind of sounds like a.
But it's the first name too, like Hurston.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, this guy's great.
Waldrop.
This guy's phenomenal. Let's get this guy.
Like that just sounds like a character.
This sounds
from
like a
book.
winner. This sounds like a winner right here. This is a Toronto Blue Jay guy. He's already wearing blue. Look at that.
He sounds like he rides horses in his spare time.
This is my pick. Hurston Waldrop. He's going to be a Toronto Blue Jay, everybody. You heard it here first. Man, if we actually draft him, I'm going to cut this clip so quick. Actually, I got to cut to the main camera right here and just say, Hurston Waldrop. That's the Toronto Blue Jay selection. It's going to happen, guys. Hurston Waldrop, we're saying it. We're both saying it right now. If it does happen, it's going to make for a phenomenal clip. Wow. All right. So, I mean, it's possible, right? Like, there's still a lot of good guys on the board. Kyle Teal is still on the board, so he's kind of falling a little bit. Somebody's going to snatch him up again. They're going to snatch him up pretty quickly. And it's so, that's the logo, Arizona Diamondbacks.
Oh, Arizona. I should have known that. My uncle lives in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like their pick is in. And Arizona is in a phenomenal spot. Because, I mean, as you guys know, Victoria doesn't know though, but as you guys know, they are, I mean, they're just down right now in their division, but they're second. Their 52 wins is phenomenal. And they're filled with youth. They have tons of youth. All right, Diamondbacks are selecting.
Why?
Who are they going with?
They keep asking me my favorite ice cream.
Wait. Arizona Diamondbacks select Tommy Troy. Wow, that's a cool name too. TT. Tommy Troy? Tommy Troy ranks 17 from Stanford, 21 years old, small guy. I mean, basically the same height as I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5'10", 197, bigger than me. Holy. Big boy. Bats right, throws right. All right, let's look up his numbers. Tommy Troy, that's dope, dude. You'd already know they're gonna get like a TNT thing. I hope that his middle name starts with an N.
TNT. To answer your question, sometimes strawberry, sometimes chocolate chip cookie dough. That's my favorite ice cream.
Like I'm ice cream later tonight, honestly.
You had ice cream yesterday.
Yeah, well, I won it again.
It was good.
And Tommy Troy was phenomenal at baseball as well. I mean, in 58 games, the kid had 17 home runs. He stole 17 bags, too. Also, gets on base a ton, slugs a lot. I feel like all these numbers are just, like, dumb, you know? Like, they're all stupid. But he's also been good consistently. Like, even when he was 18, he was still doing really good. And his entire tenure in college was, like, phenomenal. Yeah, literally his entire time was like really, really good. So Tommy Troy on the board, folks. To the Arizona Diamondbacks, T. Troy. Bam. There it is, guys. There it is. And up down the board, you know who these guys are.
Yeah. Chicago Cubs?
Chicago Cubs. There you go, yeah.
I hesitated.
Yeah. I know you did, yeah.
I dumped myself, guys.
You second-guessed yourself, but you got it. 116 people watching right now. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button on this channel and like the stream, folks. Obviously, we got Victoria joining us tonight, so hit the like button, guys. Let's get up to 69 likes on this stream for Victoria.
Yeah,
this is a rare occurrence, folks.
For
this is
me,
a
guys.
rare occurrence.
Yeah.
Flashing back to the draft board, guys, to make sure that we're on it. Yes, we are. Okay, so who's left on the board here? So I think everyone in the top 10 is gone except Kyle Teal. And then, try to say that name.
Arjun
Nimala. That's dope.
Nimala.
That's really... Wow, he's 17 years old.
How is
he
that
is
even
17 years old. Like, what was I doing when I definitely wasn't doing this when I was 17 years old.
Wow.
He's 17.
6'1".
6'1". Obviously, he's going to be not that much because he's 17. Like, he's still got to fill out. But he looks fast. Is he fast? Oh, he's got 50 run. Okay, so, I mean, that's a guy right there. This is one of those guys where you draft and you just hope for the upside. Because it's possible that he could go crazy. Chicago Cubs pick is in, everybody. Manfred coming out again, most likely getting booed. Who are they going with? With the 13th pick of the 2023 MLB Draft, Chicago Cubs select Matthew Shaw. Matthew Shaw, where are you? Okay, there he is. Ranked number 16, so we're getting a lot of these shortstops going off the board. Now, what they do typically is like they'll label them a shortstop, but they're not always necessarily shortstops. Like sometimes if they've played some shortstop, some third base, some second base, they'll just label them a shortstop and be like, because you can kind of do everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he might just be a primary shortstop. I'm not sure. But 21 years old as well, so college guy, 5'11", 5. He bats right. Let's take a look at his stats. Matt Shaw. Maybe Matthew Shaw. Whoa. Okay, we're having a hard time finding Matthew Shaw right now. Where are ya?
Well, it seems like a common theme today. Not being able to find the stats.
Matthew Shaw. Is this who it is? Matt Shaw? Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I mean. So he's shortstop. He's also second baseman and third baseman, so he kind of does everything.
There you go. You got it right.
And I mean, once again, statistics fly off the board. 3 seasons of college, exceptional in all categories. Last year being his best year. I mean, he's 21, so he's just been continuously improving. So, yeah, I mean, the Cubs went for a guy that hopefully can play for them in a year or 2 years and just provide some depth in the infield. That makes the sense, man. Shaw going up on the board. M. Shaw.
I like that name. Shaw. I don't know.
You like it better than T. Troy?
No, I mean, I think T. Troy is definitely my favorite.
I feel like T. Troy is like the best so far.
What were we talking? What's that guy's name again? The Jays pick.
Waldrop?
Yeah, Waldrop.
Yeah, Waldrop's pretty sweet too.
Like, that's special.
That is definitely an elite pick. Okay, who's this?
Red Sox?
from?
They're New York, no?
Sweetie, how could they possibly be New York? There's these guys.
There's isn't there multiple teams from New York? No.
Yes.
Yankees?
Yes. There's another New York team. It's not this team.
Not the Red Sox.
No.
Where are Red Sox from?
Okay,
you
think about where the Red Sox are from. You know where the Red Sox are from.
I know, it's just I thought it was New York. Wait.
I know that you know where the Red Sox are from. Once again, guys, so now, so we're getting a lot of these guys down here actually go off the board. As long as nobody takes Waldrop, we're good. That's who the Toronto Blues are. They're taking Waldrop, I'm sure of it. Waldrop is coming to the Jays.
New England area.
Where's New England?
I don't even know.
Also, 64 likes so far, guys. If you haven't already done so, smash that like button. Let's bump this thing up to 69 likes, guys. It's got to be before the Blue Jays take their selection, man. We got to get 69 likes before the Blue Jays pick. Let's take a look at Colin Hoke, 18 years old. This is one of the top guys remaining. Is a 3-star quarterback recruit. Wow.
What?
So he was he was big football player, and it looks like he turned down football offers from Power 5 programs to commit to Mississippi State for baseball. Interesting.
Boston Red Sox.
Did somebody say?
No.
Okay, there you go. Yes.
Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn Red Sox.
Yes, it is absolutely the Boston Red Sox.
Wait, so what am I thinking of? Not the Yankees.
Yeah, you're thinking there's
Mets. The Mets is a New York team.
Yes. There's the Mets and there's the Yankees.
And is there a Red Sox and like a White Sox? Is there another Sox?
Well, take a look at who's picking after the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, is it the Boston White Sox? Like what? Sox? They should have just had White Sox. Is that what it is? Is that Boston White Sox?
It is not Boston. It's another team.
Wait, so you're telling me that another place picked a sock and it wasn't Boston?
Yes.
Like they just had competing colors of socks?
Correct. Yes.
Because like I know the Red Sox, but I had no idea White Sox.
White Sox
really existed.
Yeah, White Sox are your thing, man. I mean, they're definitely not as famous as Boston Red Sox, but like they're still, they're a team. So, also Red Sox pick is in. Who are they going with, guys? Who are the Red Sox going with? Pick number 14 right now. Where are they going to go with this selection? Also, we did get to 69 likes. Let's go. Where's the horn? Nope. Nope.
Darn it. 69.
I hate how it's like you click things on this, but it's like it actually like makes things pop up. All right, Red Sox pick is coming in. About to find out where they are going. This is he's their guy. He's their guy. 14th pick of the MLB Draft. The Boston Red Sox select Kyle Teal. So they go with the best player available in Kyle Teal, and I mean that's good value, right? Like, that is good value for the Boston Red Sox. And they do need a catcher. They absolutely need a catcher. So if this can be their guy, that makes a lot of sense. Kyle Teal, again, phenomenal. And, like, if he can be a good hitting catcher, do they have him listed as, like, a top hitting guy? Yeah, they say his hitting is really good. They say his hitting is very good. Top 100 talent when he was in high school. And it looks like he continued to develop. He's been a full-time starter. So he can work a rotation, and he's a lefty, so that's all positive. So yeah, it looks like, honestly, it really looks like the Boston Red Sox got a good selection here.
Trevor Fujioka says, no. I knew it will be Teal for Red Sox. Damn it, they got their catcher. Does that mean they're in really good prospects?
Well, it means that, like, the Red Sox are an interesting team because they're kind of in a rebuild right now, but they're also not really in a rebuild because they're still kind of competitive. And this is a really good selection for them because this is definitely an area of need for them. They lost their catcher of a lot of years in this offseason. So to get a guy like Kyle Teal, who again, I mean, he's gonna take a year or two. Like he's gonna have to wait like
Yeah.
at least maybe a year, probably 2 years before he comes to the major leagues. But clearly, you know, these guys are saying this is the best catcher on the board. So that's a good pick for them. Like they kind of, I imagine that they didn't expect him to fall that low, and the Boston Red Sox get their guy. So, damn. All right, guys. Have you figured out who this is yet? I'll tell you right now. It's this. So they're the White Sox, and they're the White Sox from one of these cities. So it's another city that has 2 teams. So
Kansas City?
No. Not Kansas City.
I don't know, guys.
Let's see what Twitter's saying right now about that Red Sox pick. I feel like that everyone's
Why
gonna
is
like
everyone?
that pick.
They're like, ask Victoria which one is the Blue Jays logo. I'm not that dumb, guys.
Yeah, she knows. Come on, like she knows the Blue Jays. Do you?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Are you serious?
I mean, just like double checking, right? Like.
It's this one right here.
Okay. There we go. We're good. Yeah.
Stop.
We're good.
I can't believe you didn't believe
I'm just
in
double
me.
check. I do believe in you. But I'm just making so now they know. You know. So it's like, or why am I looking up White Sox? I don't want to look up White Sox. I want to look up Red Sox.
Wrong thing, babe.
Fuck. Red Sox. Yeah, see what Twitter has to say about this. About time someone grabbed him. Yeah, everyone likes this pick. Everyone's happy about it. Very surprised he fell down to 14. Steal, good get. W. Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. It looks like the pick is in for the Chicago White Sox. That's right. And Jacob Gonzalez is where Chicago goes. Where is he? 18th overall, an infield shortstop prospect, 6'2", bats left, 200 pounds. Okay, he's a lock to become the first Rebels position player ever selected in the first round. Shout out to you, Jacob. Wow, bro must have carried his team last year. His bat-to-ball skills and control the strike zone, very, very good. All right, let's take a look, guys. Let's take a look. Jacob Gonzalez. Oh, you're gonna do me like this again? Let's get his stats up, folks. How are we feeling about the draft so far, guys? We're getting closer to the Toronto Blue Jays selection, everybody. We are getting closer. I'm really hoping that we get somebody good. And, you know, like, we've just done it so many times in a row now where we get someone and we trade them away immediately. And I'm hoping that we get someone we can actually keep him for a while. And, yeah, so this guy, 21 years old, and has been, again, phenomenal in all levels of college so far. Really, he must have been the only good player on his team. Not as much pop as some of the other guys that have gone off the board, but still, I mean, like 999 OPS is stupid. So.
Where is he from? Mississippi?
Mississippi, and apparently he's the first guy from his school that will ever be drafted first overall.
Whoa.
Or not first overall, but in the first round. You know what I mean? So like that's still that's a big accomplishment. That goes to show that probably means that their program isn't great.
Yeah.
And he's just that much of a better talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because,
Yeah.
like, we've had, like, multiple LSU guys come off the board because, like, LSU is just LSU.
Where's LSU?
Where the fuck is LSU? Where is LSU, guys? I know that LSU is, like, Louisiana State, isn't it? Yeah, Louisiana State. It's Louisiana State, and it's, like, the biggest, it's, like, one of the biggest universities for just, like, everything. Like, football players, basketball, like, baseball, like, gymnastics, like, everything, man. Like, literally everyone goes to Louisiana State. Jacob Gonzalez. Let's write that guy in for the White Sox. Jacob Gonzalez. Bam. There we go. All right, everybody. 4 picks away. 4 picks away. Ethan. That's the only one I know. Like, that's the reason I said that, yeah, because of... Have you heard of her?
Mm-hmm.
Livy? That's the only gymnastic person I know from LSU. But I know that, like, you know, like, you had, obviously, Joe Burrow come for football. You had, somebody big came from basketball recently. I don't know, but... dude, Luca, it's Waldrop. That's who it is. It's Hurston Waldrop. That's where we're going with. He's going to the Toronto Blue Jays, right-handed pitcher out of Florida. We've already decided. It's going to be Waldrop, baby. This is the new Toronto Blue Jay, everybody. I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
Is that him?
Matt Shaw?
No,
So that's not... No, that's not Gonzalez. That's Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Where the hell is he?
In a gym?
Yeah, what the hell? This guy's, like, just working. He's like, I don't
probably
have time for this draft.
He's, like, sweating. He probably just came out from a workout.
Yeah, like, what's going on, man? Like, what are you doing? Like, this guy looks like he's, like, on the bench for his, like, rec basketball league. Like, what the fuck? 117 people in here, guys. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like button and smash the subscribe button, folks. We're trying to get up to 15,000 subscribers. That would be a massive milestone for this channel. So we would really love to see it.
Probably gonna leave in 5 minutes.
YSF says, Nick, watch the Rays snatch him up. Oh, God. Yeah, can you imagine, right? It's be such a Tampa Bay Rays thing to snatch up the one guy and turn him into, like, literally the biggest dude. Literally the biggest dude. Okay, you know where these guys are from?
San Francisco Giants.
Yeah. Good one, sweetie. Good one. Let's see who's on the board still. So I think... So these guys are still all on the board. Oh, no. Blake Mitchell's gone. This guy's on the board. This guy's still on the board. This guy's on the board. You're gone, I think. You're gone. Waldrop. Nobody take Waldrop. Okay, pick is in, guys. Pick is in. #16th pick of the 2023 MLB Draft. San Francisco Giants select Bryce Eldridge. Oh, this was the one other guy that I was really interested in. Bryce Eldridge, everybody. For those of you who don't know, so this guy is
6'7"?
Yeah, he's a monster.
Holy.
He's a monster. And what's crazy about this guy is he is a two-way player. So remember at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about Shohei Ohtani?
Yeah.
So Shohei Ohtani is the best player in baseball by far right now.
Yeah.
And he pitches and he also hits. And he's like very good at both of them. We have his jersey in the background right there. That's Ohtani. And like he's just so valuable. And this guy is 18 years old and he does the same thing. And he does it well enough that maybe he could potentially turn into a guy like that. I mean, it's very hard to say that he's going to be as good as Ohtani, but like, you know, he could be a dude. So that's a really good selection there. This is all upside here, guys. This is all upside. Let's put him down. Bryce Eldridge. Let's see if we can find his statistics, folks. It's been really tough to find the college players. This was one of the other guys. I was kind of hoping that Eldridge would fall to the Jays if of course we can't get Waldrop. Bryce Eldridge stats. Oops, spelled his name way wrong. Who is Bryce Eldridge? Okay, so this is perfect right now for us. Who is Bryce Eldridge? Yeah, we know who he is. Where are his statistics? Show me his stats. God damn it. Stats. He posted a 1.716 OPS, and he also had a 1.06 ERA. Okay, so he's pretty good at baseball. He is pretty good at baseball. Holy shit. On the board 99, LML. She could care less. Yeah,
I'm getting tired, guys.
it's a long stream. I mean, baseball is definitely not Victoria's favorite thing in the world, but she does support. She's a supportive, loving girlfriend who's sitting with me during all of this, and we respect that a ton.
Listen, and like, unfollow. It's way different when you're watching a baseball game versus when you're on a live stream waiting for an MLB draft.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's a lot of waiting around. It's a lot of...
Yeah, we're going through it right now. So we got the Baltimore Orioles coming up next, folks. Eldridge off the board, massive upside. As long as they don't take Waldrip, that's all I care about. You already know that like one of the AL East teams is gonna snipe them.
Wait, how many left until the Blue Jays?
There is 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Three
also,
teams.
guys, I do not know who the next two teams are.
These ones?
Don't know.
So you know these guys
Yes.
because we said them. So you don't know these ones?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the bird looks familiar.
Yeah, you've definitely seen the bird before. You've 100% seen the bird before. I'll give you a hint. Their emoji or their thing is Orioles.
Baltimore?
Yeah. Baltimore Orioles. Yeah. So they are.
Is that a bird? Is that what Oriole is?
Yeah, Orioles bird.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like it's boom.
Whoa.
Bird.
Oh, it's kind of pretty.
Oh, it's a nice bird. Yeah, it's a nice bird, dude. I don't know what it is with baseball. Like we just love our birds, eh?
Yeah.
They just go crazy for the birds. And Orioles are doing very, very good this year, so like they're in a prime position to go far.
We've seen birds. We've seen Sox.
Yeah.
We've seen Marlins. Like, there should be some mermaids on there.
No, 100%. No, I think you do make a very good point. You make a very good point. All right, everybody. It looks like the pick is in. Blue Jays are better, says Danielle.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm hoping that the Toronto Blue Jays, well, just as a bird standpoint, I think the Blue Jays are better. Right? Like, am I tripping by saying, like, this is a cooler bird?
That's a cool bird.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a badass bird right here.
Honestly, though, I've never seen a blue jay in person.
Come on.
No, never.
Wow, that's...
I've seen a cardinal, like a red cardinal, but I've never seen a blue jay.
That's okay. We need to talk about that later because that's insanity. But Enrique Bradford is the one that goes off the board, guys, and he's right here. So an outfielder out of Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's a very good university for baseball as well. I think that's where Austin Martin was from, actually. If you guys remember Austin Martin, 21 years old, 170. So he's oh wow, he's a speedy guy. He is a speedy guy. Yeah, so skinny, basically what this guy is, this is a fast, skinny dude who can run. Let's see if we can look him up. And that's perfect for,
Well, he's tall, like long legs, you know?
Yeah, and that's like how, Enrique, what's his name? Bradford? What's his name? Enrique Bradfield. That's like exactly the Baltimore Orioles vibe. I can't even look it up here. That's so stupid. I hate that. Like they just love drafting guys who are, you know, like can just provide value like that. They've been stealing a crap load. They've been doing all of it. So Enrique Bradfield, 21 years old, 170. Let's see how many steals he has. Yeah, that's ridiculous. 37 stolen bases, guys. 37 stolen bases in 62 games. He's almost stealing a base every game. Like, literally more than half the games that he plays, he steals a base. And with the way that the Baltimore Orioles run, and with the way that baseball is these days, this could be a 90 stolen base guy right here. This could literally be a 90 stolen base guy. Now, granted, his batting numbers actually aren't phenomenal, considering it is college. You know, considering, like, I would have expected him to do a little bit better than this, but he gets on base enough, and if he can get on base enough and he can steal like that in the major leagues, he will provide a lot of value. So
yeah, Daniel Womack says as many steals as walks. That's nuts.
wow, I actually didn't even take that in. Literally, the guy has 45 walks to 37 steals. So basically every time this guy walks, he is going to then follow that up with a steal. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. And that's such like a Baltimore Orioles just way of playing the game now. Like, they've kind of found their identity, and that is the, you know, we're gonna play gritty, we're gonna test you, like, we are gonna run the bait, we're gonna play small ball like that. Like,
did they have a scandal or something?
the Orioles? No, the Orioles haven't had a scandal. Like, the big scandal team, these guys have had a big scandal before. The Houston Astros, the Yankees kind of had a bit of a scandal last year with like Aaron Judge's juiced balls when he was doing his thing. But no, the Orioles, even though the Orioles are like really good this year and they've been kicking the Toronto Blue Jays' ass, I do have respect for the Orioles for what they've done. All right, everybody, 2 picks away from the Toronto Blue Jays. We are very close to seeing the Toronto Blue Jays draft. Only 2 more teams in between us and seeing who the Blue Jays select. Let's take a look at some of the other guys that are left on the board. Now, for those of you who've been watching since the beginning, we already decided, Victoria and I already decided, Hurston Waldrep is going to be the guy. This is who we are going to take. I don't know why I decided that this was the guy, but I think just the name
it's his name. Like, it's so iconic.
It's really good.
So good.
We need pitchers. Apparently his fastball is really good and his splitter's very good. That reminds me of a Kevin Gausman. Actually, Kevin Gausman, no. Forget that. Forget that. But still, I like Waldrep, and I want to get freaking Hurston Waldrep. That's gonna be the dude. That is going to be the dude. And up next, we have...
I don't know.
Take a guess.
I don't know. What is that?
Just shoot
glove?
your shot.
I don't know, babe. Like, what?
Shoot your shot.
You have to give me a letter.
M.
Again with the M's, guys. I don't...
A lot of M's.
Like, can you give me a relative state that they're in?
Okay, I'll tell you the place. It's Milwaukee.
Giants?
No, that was these guys.
Milwaukee. Oh, it's Giant. But Milwaukee Braves?
Close.
Milwaukee
it is
Braves?
Milwaukee Brewers, and apparently the pick is in. They like their beer over there.
Yeah, the Milwaukee baseball gloves. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I actually don't know why they... It's such a stupid look. I guess they just couldn't put a beer on there, because that would be kind of questionable. But the pick is in, everybody. Where are they going to go? Orioles... Pretty interesting selection at 17. Number 18, Brew Crew is going to be selecting. Who are they going with? Don't take Waldrep. Brock Wilken. Okay, where's Brock Wilken? Oh, it looks like a bit... Oh, not too much of a reach.
25.
Third baseman, 21. 6'4". Oh, they don't have his hitting ranked very high at all. His power's good. That's interesting. This guy doesn't actually look that phenomenal. Just like looking at these numbers right here, this doesn't look that phenomenal to me. Maybe he's got a lot of pop and not a lot of average. Kind of like a Matt Chapman type of player. What's his name again? Brock Wilken. Brock Wilken. Let's take a look at how Brock Wilken was doing in college.
Dulcimerist? I keep saying your name wrong. I'm sorry.
That's how you say it. Dulcimerist.
Dulcimerist says power guy.
Yeah.
Brock has power.
Holy power. Okay. That's insanity. This guy was hitting a home run literally about every other baseball game.
Whoa.
Every other baseball game, he hit a home run. And that's why he also ran up 69 walks, because probably every team was thinking to themselves, hell, I don't want to pitch to this guy because he's going to take me deep, so I'm just going to walk him instead. Wow. I'm actually kind of shocked that he fell that low, man. Like, why do they have him rated so low on this, man? Like, he hit 345. What the hell? Good power, but don't know where to play him. Yeah, I mean, well, maybe not for the Toronto Blue Jays, but like that's like a pretty sneaky pick, man. Like I kind of like that pick. Like just for the amount of home runs alone, you know, like that could be a 30 home run guy potentially one day if he puts on some muscle or something, gets to the MLB. Brock Wilken by the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, guys. 2 more picks away. Well, 1 more pick away, and then it's the Toronto Blue Jays are up. 158 people watching. Guys, if you haven't already done so, hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and we're getting very close to 15,000 subscribers onto this channel, man. That would be such just a great milestone for us to hit. Obviously, Adam would love to be here if he could. We got Victoria subbing in for him.
I am Adam in a female form.
Yeah.
Today.
And Imran saying that Adam kind of turned into Lily Collins, and you say that you get that quite frequently, eh?
Yes, quite frequently, especially when Emily in Paris is renewing another season. That's pretty much what I get.
Maybe we should watch that show.
I don't think it's good.
Really?
Has anyone seen it? 'Cause
well,
I don't know if I want to watch it.
I mean, if they're getting multiple seasons, then it gotta be something. So yeah. All right, everybody, let's take a look one more time at all of the prospects that we have left. Now, once again, we've decided that we want to have Hurston Waldrop because his name is dope. He is a pitcher. His fastball is apparently very good. Let's take a look at his. Honestly, guys, we're getting to that point where we gotta take a look at the stats. It could happen. He's still on the board, man.
This could be great.
He's one of the best players left on the board, so it is actually very possible.
I would be really pumped if this
If
happened.
we get this right, I can't wait to cut this clip. Okay, I'll be completely honest. His numbers aren't as good as I wanted them to be, but he strikes out a crap load of people. He strikes out a crap load. Wow, the whip's actually pretty bad. Ooh, maybe we don't want Hurston Waldrop. After all that time. No, I've committed. We need to have him, guys. Pete Walker will fix him.
What's his good stuff? Like, what can we salvage here?
Okay, so the good stuff is he strikes out a lot of people.
Okay.
Apparently, going back to his page over here.
And who can we compare him to? Like, what are our other options other than Hurston? Like, are there anything else that's gonna come up close?
It's tough to say, honestly. It's tough to say.
Ray's pick is in.
A Ray's pick is in. Yeah, apparently he's got a 95 to 99 mile per hour fastball, so that is something that I like to see a lot. So his stuff looks really good. If he can develop properly, then that would be really nice. And apparently the Rays selection is in, guys. Who's still up above of this guy? So I think Aiden Miller's still available. I think Colin Houck is still available. I think Arjun Nimala is still available. So these guys are still there for the Rays. If they want them, it'd be just like the Rays to select Waldrop, man. This is such a Tampa Bay Rays pick. I feel like this is such a Tampa Bay Rays selection. 162 people watching right now, guys. Hit the like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Who are you going to pick?
I think I'm going to leave after the Blue Jays pick.
That's fair.
That's the perfect time
the pinnacle.
to make my exit.
Tampa Bay Rays, so with the 19th pick, 2023 draft, they select, who is that? Braden Taylor. Braden, shorts. Oh, I for some reason I thought that this guy was already off the board. But Braden Taylor, third baseman from Texas, 21 years old, 6'1". Okay, that's okay. We weren't gonna, I don't think the Blue Jays were gonna go that route. That's fine. That's fine. Let's take a look really quickly, and we'll put his name up on the board. Braden Taylor. Braden Taylor. This is who the Tampa Bay Rays got, guys. This is who the Tampa Bay Rays selected. 308 batting. I mean, yeah, like, again, you know, college stats are going to be skewed, but still pretty good. 21 years old. 23 home runs, so still a lot of power. So they got a decent guy. They got a decent guy. All right, let's put him in. And then we got to shift our focus here, folks. We got to shift our focus here. Who are the Jays going to select? Let's get the names in the chat, guys. Let's get the names in the chat.
I'm nervous.
Victoria and I have already claimed that it's going to be Waldrop. And honestly, folks, just looking at this alone, that's not a horrible selection. Now, you still have Nimala on the board, but he's really young.
No,
so,
I thought... No?
No, he's still on the board. He's still on the board. So you get, you have these 3 guys left on the board, I think, and they're all really young. So if the Jays want to go that direction, they could. They definitely could. However, the next best pitcher on the board, just from this rankings alone, is actually Hurston Waldrop, and he's 21 years old, so he could be ready in a few years. So if the Toronto Blue Jays want to go for a pitcher, then just looking at these rankings, he is actually the guy. He is the guy that we predicted literally about 15 selections ago. Hurston Waldrop, folks. Holy moly. 191 people watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, guys. We're so close to 15,000 subscribers.
Yes. Like and subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel, guys, and we are getting closer right now to the selection. Yeah, if we can bump this thing up 100 likes. We can get to 100 likes before the Toronto Blue Jays select, guys. We're at 80 right now. Let's freaking do it.
Everybody like right now. Before the Blue Jays pick, you have to like before.
Before, if we can get to 100 likes, that would actually blow me away. And we're getting a bunch of people saying stuff in the chat right now as to who they think they could go. Aiden Miller, he's still on the board. Yeah, so Aiden Miller is still on the board. He's 19 years old.
Whoa.
So this guy is also out of high school. He's out of high school right now. And we just skyrocketed to 99 likes, guys. Literally over 100, just like that. Shout out and thank you to everybody who has liked this stream. You guys are phenomenal, folks. If you subscribe to the channel, your name should pop up right here. If it hasn't, then let me know, and we'll give you a big shout out. Aiden Miller is absolutely a guy that the Toronto Blue Jays could go with. He's one of the top-ranked guys. I mean, just from a value standpoint alone, you know, again, like this list, it's really hard to evaluate these guys, but he is ranked 13, so just from a value standpoint, you know, like that could be, you know, to pick 20th and then to get a guy who is ranked, you know, 13th, like that's pretty good value.
Who's the best pitcher that's up next? Because
I think
Ryan Mugg wants a pitcher for sure.
From this rankings, from these rankings, I'm pretty confident because Chase is gone, Noble's gone, Rhett's gone, Paul Skenes is gone. So from these rankings, Hurston Waldrop is the best pitcher.
Oh, yeah, okay.
These rankings say Hurston Waldrop is the best pitcher, and he's a good age for the Toronto Blue Jays too. Because again, you want to have a guy that can potentially come up, can help you in this window. He's 21 years old, right? So you know, you keep him down in the minor leagues, you keep him down there for 2 years, you get him some development, and then bam, you know, come 2025, 2026 maybe, like, you know, Hurston Waldrop's coming up and starting game 1. You know, so like that could be something for the Jays. If they don't want to go that route, if they want to go with like a younger pitcher, then it looks like Thomas White. And I've seen that name. A few people have been talking about that name in the chat. He's 6'5", 18 years old. So this would be the route that they want to go if they want to take a younger player.
What is this?
If they want to take a younger player. Oh, and shout out to Carol, who has donated a Blue Jays Today membership to somebody. That is phenomenal. Whoa. And Brian Mugg was donated. Let's go. Carol deserves a big shout out. Thank you, Carol, says Brian. That is phenomenal. And the pick is in, everybody. The pick is in. Where are we going to go? Toronto Blue Jays. Who are they going to draft? Get me out of here. To the podium we go. 20th pick of the 2023 draft. The Toronto Blue Jays select Arjun Nimala. The Toronto Blue Jays have just selected Arjun Nimala. This guy, where is he? Okay,
there he goes.
Yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays have just selected Arjun Nimala. He is ranked 11 on the board. So just from a value standpoint alone, guys, that is really, really good value. He is a young guy, though. 17 years old. Arjun Nimala, shortstop out of Strawberry Crest, Florida.
Wow.
6'1", 17, 170 pounds. So this is a young player. This is a young player. Yeah, and everybody's saying steal. Just from a value standpoint alone, guys. Just from a straight value standpoint, you know, to be picking down at 20, and then to be getting a player, you know, to be acquiring a player who is rank 11 on this draft board, that is really good value. Let's take a look at his stats, guys. Let's pull up his stats. Arjun Nimmala. We gotta see. Do we like him? Do we like this kid? Show me the statistics. Okay, Florida baseball. Yeah, this looks like it. Is that what he... 479? Is that what he hit? Is that what he hit?
Yeah, look at him hit. Look at him hitting.
Wow. Yeah, and we have a bunch of people coming in here right now and saying that this could be in preparation for Bo Bichette's departure, and that's actually, that could make a lot of sense because Bo Bichette, I mean, he is locked in for another few years, but this guy's 17, so if he does become something, then when Bo Bichette goes, this could be the replacement, guys, and, like, literally, I mean, he is, show me the statistics, Strawberry Crest, show me those stats. Yeah, okay.
Trevor says he's the youngest player in the draft. Is that true?
Youngest player in the draft, guys.
Wow.
Whoops, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, guys, so the Toronto Blue Jays selection, 11th overall, Arjun Nimmala, he hit 479 last year. He had 29 RBIs. Yeah, 479 batting average at 17 years old. That is absolutely phenomenal, guys. And yeah, I mean, like, literally, no, excuse me. Is that right? Top stats, games played. Am I tripping? Oh, yeah, so that's his career. That is his career. So his whole varsity total, he had an on-base percentage of 479. Take a look at these statistics, guys. 382 batting average, 479 on base. This is his career-long stats in high school, and the kid is 17 years old. So, yeah. He's committed to Florida. Hopefully the Jays can sign him. And he's from India. That's crazy.
Wait, what does it mean that he's committed to Florida?
So he's gonna, it means he's probably gonna go play for, for Florida. But the Blue Jays are gonna want to have to try to get him on their squad. So that's that's kind of a negative thing for him.
Yeah. So can you kind of walk me through what that means? Like, he's committed to some place.
Actually, I'm even kind of confused about like how it all works, because I know like the player, because they can back out of it, can't they? Can't they back out of the commitment if they Arjun Nimmala? How do you spell his name again?
Nimmala.
Like that?
N.
Oh, Nimmala. Right. Wow. Okay, guys. So there you have it. Toronto Blue Jays selection, Arjun Nimmala.
I think. Let me just double check that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That looks kind of wrong to me. Let's go, team. Okay, first overall selection. Oh yeah, only one L. Damn.
I was right. He could choose to skip college and go pro. Oh, so he's committed to Florida. I get it now. He's committed to Florida.
Okay, everybody. I mean, comment down below. What do we think about this selection? Like, are you guys happy with where the Toronto Blue Jays went? Obviously, it's no Waldrip. That would have been nice, but still, like, we do like this guy a lot. 17 years old, from India, so that's crazy. And, I mean, the fact that, like, he's doing as well as he's doing at this young age, he's going to continue to develop, and maybe this is a little bit of insurance just for that infield for Bo Bichette when it is time, sadly, for him to move on. Who knows? Maybe we could see Arjun Nimmala come up. And it looks like we do have the pick in here for the next team, which is the St. Louis Cardinals. So we're going to keep rolling on right here, but I want to keep hearing what you guys have to say about Nimmala. 21st pick of the MLB Draft. The Cardinals select Chase Davis.
Wow.
Chase Davis, where are you?
Nobody's picking Waldrop.
Yeah, what the hell? Are we all... Like, everyone's making a big mistake with Waldrop. Chase Davis is an outfielder. He's 21 years old, 6'1", 216 pounds. Got a good arm, apparently. Let's take a look at the numbers.
I think... So they're wondering if Nimmala will go to college.
Yeah.
Or just go pro. But I think it's a better idea if he does go to college for like we don't want him right now. Like in the next, he's still 17. I think we need to. Like, how older guys when we usually bring them up?
But the problem is, also, guys, Chase Davis is very good at baseball, as you can see. This is phenomenal. 21 home runs. Yeah, just, very good at baseball. I mean, the problem with that is, though, I'm pretty confident, like, if he goes off, if he decides to do that, he now re-enters the draft.
Oh.
So the Blue Jays have wasted their pick on him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, you got to factor in, like, he just got drafted really early, right? So he'll get all of the benefit of the Toronto Blue Jays system and everything like that if he decides to stick with us. So, but he'll be in our system. He'll be doing everything like that, right? So, yeah. Solid pick, no question. We really need lefty bats. Oh, yeah, I didn't even check, but I guess he's got to be a lefty bat. Is he a lefty bat? Is Nimala a lefty bat? I didn't even see that. I didn't look. Arjun Nimala. I actually don't know where they have that. I can't tell. Somebody let me know if he's a lefty bat or not. I don't know. I don't know if what I think about the Blue Jays pick. Tell me, you guys think this is a good picture or not? Well, I mean, I'm in the same boat as you right now, Carol. Like, this is all, honestly, the draft, especially the MLB draft, is like the biggest crapshoot when it comes to anything. Like, you roll the dice, you hope for the best, and like whatever happens, happens. I mean, I probably would have preferred that the Toronto Blue Jays go with somebody that can potentially play soon. And like, let's face it, man. Like, Arjun Nimala, this guy, like, he's gonna be a project. This is like 4 years in the making. We're not going to see this guy for like 4 years. So, if he's still good in 4 years, then it'll be incredible. If not, I don't know. But it's a solid selection. It's a good for value just for where he is right now. And, I mean, if they, I don't really want them to, but if they did want to trade him, then they could, right? Because, he's, again, still like a long ways away. So, yeah. No, I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it just from a value standpoint, I think. I think that's where I'm good with. Nimala is a righty bat. Okay, cool. I mean, I would have preferred a lefty, but, like, we'll take a righty. We'll take a righty.
Pretty good. All right, well, my time has come to an end, everyone.
All right, everybody. Victoria is dipping off the stream right now, so let's get... Oh, whoops. Shit.
You're gonna boo me out?
Nope. Yeah! Shout out to Victoria. Let's get some W's in the chat for Victoria for sticking around and watching along with us until the Toronto Blue Jays selection. Don't go anywhere though, guys. I'm gonna watch the remaining 7 selections with all of you. We're gonna finish off this first round, and yeah. So if you guys like Victoria, we'll bring her back for another stream coming soon, folks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thanks, sweetie.
Have a good time.
All right, folks. Seattle Mariners now on the clock. Yeah, a bunch of W's, by the way, sweetie. Lots of people with a bunch of W's. Okay, guys. So who is left on the board now? I mean, Colin Houck is still there. Kind of surprised that nobody has scooped him up. Kind of surprised. Who else? Let's see what people are saying. Let's see what Toronto Blue Jays fans are saying on Twitter about Nimala. Yeah, literally, he's from India. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. We probably grew up, like, they're showing cricket highlights right now. That's wild. So he must have grown up playing cricket. Cool. Bichette shaking. That's nuts. That's really funny, man. That's really funny. Okay, and Seattle's pick is in. Who are we going with? We welcome a wait. What's happening right now? Oh, it looks like they're getting somebody to had an unbreakable bond with one of... Oh, it looks like... What is happening right now? I don't have volume on, guys, so I actually don't know like what they're talking about, but they're showing me a lot of There's going to be a lot of pictures of a kid who is dealing with something that looks absolutely horrible right now. So, I mean, shout out to this kid who is going through this. This looks like it sucks. Oh my god. This sucks. Wow, this sucks. The Jays had a famous cricket guy visit them recently. Maybe he can convince the draft pick to sign. Dude, he should, man. I mean, and again, obviously, he's 17 years old, right? And he's got a lot of development to do. But you just got picked in the first round at 20th overall. You know, I just feel like, why would you want to give that up? You have a sure thing right now. You have a sure thing. You got the backing of an MLB organization who just selected you number one, or like their number one overall in the draft, right? I could understand if he got picked like third round or something, right? And he's like, no, you know what? I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to do it. But he got drafted in the first round. Like, how much better are you going to do? You know, like, you're going to go and make what? You make it into the top 5 selections? Like, that would still be good, but I don't know, man. If I was him, I would absolutely hold on to with the Blue Jays and sign with them. And Dulcimer says the kid gets to announce the pick. So shout out to this kid right now who is absolutely going through it. I couldn't read what he had, but obviously he's going through it right now. So who are they going with? This is a Seattle Mariners selection. 22nd pick in the 2023 draft. Seattle is going to select... Oh, it looks like everybody's saying Colt Emerson. Colt Emerson? Who is Colt Emerson? Where is Colt? Colt Emerson ranked 29th. 17-year-old. Okay, so another 17-year-old coming out of Auburn. Oh, he committed to Auburn. So Seattle's doing the same thing that we're doing. Seattle is doing the exact same thing that we're doing. We're just hoping for the best. Hoping for the best right now. Thank you. Colt Emerson goes to the Mariners, guys. Okay, let's take a look at his stats. Let's take a look at his statistics. Colt Emerson stats. Oh, wow, yeah. 446 batting average. I mean, obviously, only 24 games played. It's tough with these high school players, you know, because, like, they just haven't played a lot. I mean, granted, like, in his varsity total, like, he's got 50 games played, 453 batting average. So, obviously, I mean, like, he is phenomenal at baseball. There's no doubt about it. But it's tough to put that much weight on it, right? So, okay, they go and they bring in Colt Emerson. All right, Seattle. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You have to let me know when Waldrop is drafted.
Yeah.
I need to know this.
Yeah, I'm shocked that Waldrop hasn't gone off the board yet. Somebody is gonna get a very good pick. Colt Emerson. Colt Emerson. All right, guys. Colt Emerson has been selected. 6 more picks to go, folks. 6 more picks to go in the first round, folks. Let's see who is going to fly off the board. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Uh, 101 people watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. 6 more picks in the first round. Still no Waldrop. I am shook. Absolutely shook. Still have some pretty good players on here. Like Colin Houck has been falling decently amount. I feel like this guy is definitely gonna be coming up soon. Nobody's gonna let him go this far down the line. Granted, he did commit, so that's also part of it, right? It's like when you commit, it's gonna lower your value, I think, just in general. I have not met Miles Naylor, Dulcimers. No, Adam's the only one who knows the Naylors. I think he only met the guy in Cleveland. Why can't I remember his name? Josh Naylor. I feel like he's only met Josh Naylor before, just from that one baseball game where he got took deep by him. So, yeah. 6 more picks, guys. Cleveland on the clock. Where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna? I'm curious to know where New York goes, because like New York is kind of the final team that like we're gonna see this guy regularly if they draft somebody. They draft someone good, you know. Cleveland will want a bat. That's a really... Honestly, I do agree with you. I tend to agree with you on that one. Probably will want a bat of some kind, man. Cleveland's always had pretty good pitching, so... Does make sense. They're saying that the pick is in right now. Pick is in. Just saw Colt Emerson go to the Mariners. Who are they going to go with now? Also, for the 106 people watching right now, folks, we are going to be live again tomorrow. Adam will be here. We're going to be streaming it separately because he's still in LA. But we're going to be here watching the Home Run Derby with y'all. So you definitely want to be there for that, guys. I'm going to have a few of the drinks going, I think, just to make it exciting. So it should be good. And we have the selection coming in right now. Manfred says 23rd selection, 2023 draft, Cleveland Guardians. They are going to pick Rafi Velasquez. Where is Rafi Velasquez? Whoa. 34th overall. Catcher, first baseman, 18 years old. Wow. I mean, I guess we're getting into reach territory. And I guess that's like the last catcher, you know? Because after him, this guy's not even a primary catcher. Like, he does shortstop, outfield, catching duties occasionally. But after that, yeah, there's not really another catcher. Wow, there really just isn't another catcher. There's not another good catcher. So it looks like Cleveland wanted to get like a lockdown that catching position, and they're hoping that Rafi Velasquez is going to be the guy. From this picture right here, he kind of looks like Josh Peck. Drake and Josh kind of looks like Josh Peck from this picture right here. Just saying. Let's take a look at his numbers. Rafi Velasquez. Rafi Velasquez. Or Ralphie Velasquez. My bad. Hurlington Beach. Looking at his stats. Bro, this guy played in 8 games? This guy played in 8 games in 2020 and 2021? Is that all we know about this dude? I feel like this can't be up to date. Because, that'd be ridiculous if this is up to date. Can't be up to date, right? They don't have any stats on this guy. I hate trying to find these minor league stats, man. Show me his statistics. Wow, I don't know. If somebody can let me know, what did this guy hit? What did they... what? Okay. Well, I think it's pretty clear what they were trying to do right there. They want to get a guy who can be their catcher. He's young, so potentially could be their catcher of the future. So that does make sense in that regard. Rafi Velasquez. Okay. There you go. Rafi Velasquez going to the Cleveland Guardians. 5 more picks remaining, guys, in the first round. 5 more picks remaining. And yep, that's right, Daniel. Blue Jays forfeited their second-round pick when they signed Chris Bassett. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Chris Bassett, like, I know he's been struggling recently, but whatever. I would forfeit my second-round pick to sign Chris Bassett, too, for the deal that we signed him to. So, I'm okay with it. I am okay with it for sure. Atlanta Braves pick is coming up next. Jid saying Braves get Hurston? Dude, I'm kind of shocked that nobody's taken Waldrop yet, you know? Like, I just feel like he's, like, this, honestly, too, knowing the Atlanta Braves, they could turn this guy into a good player. Their pitching coaches could definitely turn this guy into a good player with the stuff that he has. Is Manfred walking out? Waldo to the Braves. Is it happening? Is the Braves getting? Are they getting him? Damn, I really wanted to cut that clip so bad, guys. I wanted to get it right. With the 24th pick of the MLB Draft, the Atlanta Braves select a right-handed pitcher for the University of Florida, Hurston Waldrop. Dude, I'm going to flip back here for a sec. It is just like the Atlanta Braves to go out and select the guy that I'm talking about. Because we know the Atlanta Braves, and they are smart folks, and I guarantee they're going to turn this guy, because he didn't have great numbers in college, right? He actually had kind of a bad year last year, but his stuff is incredible. And they have some of the best pitching coaches, the best developmental staff, the best everybody. So the Atlanta Braves, they're going to take this guy, they're going to take all of his stuff, and they're going to, turn him into the next Spencer Strider. I mark my words, guys. You can cut this, and in 3 years' time, Hurston Waldrop is going to be striking out the side of the Toronto Blue Jays. I see it. It is literally proclaimed in the stars. It is going to happen. Kind of disappointed, man. But there he is. We'll pull up his numbers once again, just to remind you guys. Hurston Waldrop. Yo, Victoria. Waldrop has been drafted officially. He's off the board. Yeah, and I mean, again, like, look at those strikeouts, right? Like, this, to me, like, we went to the Atlanta Braves. He went, he went 4 picks later. He went 4 picks later, so... pretty good selection, I would say, by the Atlanta Braves right there, guys. Boom. There it is. Yeah, and as you guys can see, I mean, kind of a rough year, just statistically speaking, right? 4.16 ERA. But again, the strikeouts are there, and the stuff is there, and that's what makes sense for the Atlanta Braves, because they know that their coaching, their development staff, everyone it's just better than everyone else, right? It's actually just better than everyone else. So it makes sense to get a guy who's a bit of a project, but could turn into somebody really special. So I like that pick a lot for them. Padres on the board. Padres are now on the board, everybody. Waldrop gone. I think you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Is Miller gone? Did Miller go? Miller is still on the board. So they got Miller still here, and they got Colin Hook. These are the 2, like, top-ranked guys that are still remaining. Infield guys, younger dudes. So if the Padres want to go in that direction, that could make sense. Are they interviewing Namala right now? They're interviewing Namala right now, everybody. They're interviewing Namala as we speak. I can't actually hear them because I don't have the volume on. But that's phenomenal. Yeah, Dulcimer, the Jays' old GM drafted the guy that you wanted. Literally, bro. Literally. 2015, 2016, Jays. We would have got him. We would have got freaking We would have got Hurst and Waldrop, man. I already know it. I was wondering the same thing. Is Colin Houck related? Let's take a look. That's a good point, Dulcimer. Let's take a look. Colin Houck, or maybe it'd be better to look up. Will this show us anything? Hey, we'll look up Tanner Houck and see if he's got a brother. Does he have one? Tanner Houck. I'm not seeing anything. So, I'm feeling like no. I'm feeling like no. Oh, and they're looking at Waldrop right now. And they're talking about it. Yeah, they're talking about his stuff. They're talking about his stuff. So, they're just saying that his stuff is so good that it could be, if it works out good, it could turn out phenomenal. And the Padres selection is in, everybody. Padres selection is in. Who are they going to go with? People are saying Dylan Head. Dylan Head. Where's Dylan Head? Where's Dylan Head? Dylan Head. Let's just double check. '23 draft, 25th pick, Padres select. And it is Dylan Head. Outfielder, 18 years old. Dylan Head. Oh, it's one of these. Look at that. It is one of those guys, everybody. This guy came to run, folks. He came to run. Let's take a look at the numbers. I already know that like the stolen bases is gonna be stupid. Dylan Head. I think that's so phenomenal. That like stolen bases are back, right? That stolen base, like, cause now you know you look at a guy like this, right? And like if he could get it around with his bat, let me just see if we can find the statistics here. That is just extremely valuable, right? Like that's just so valuable. Show me the statistics. Oh yeah, 60-yard dash, 6.22 seconds. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Where are your stats, little man? Show me your stats. Cannot find this guy's high school stats again, folks. As you can see, it is bloody difficult. Whoa. Okay, if this is what it is, then yeah. You are looking pretty good. I mean, 480, granted, again, 21 games. But if this is what it is, okay. I see where they are coming from, folks. I see where they are coming from. Dylan Head going to the Padres. Bam. D-Head. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't need to tell you what that is. So, the Padres selected D-Head. Everybody. Yep. It's a Padres pick right there, everybody. Is the Soto related to Juan Soto? Where's the Soto? Charlie Soto? I doubt it. I feel like we would have heard more about him if he was related to Juan Soto. Yeah, and because they don't say it in his thing, I feel like it can't be true. Yeah. I feel like anybody related to Juan Soto, like, you would have known immediately, you know? It's like, you wouldn't have talked about it so much. 3 more picks remaining, everybody. 74 people still watching. If you haven't already done so, hit the like button on the stream, guys. Subscribe to the channel. And then mark it in your schedules. Tomorrow night, we are going to be going live for the Home Run Derby. It's going to be very exciting. We had a really successful Home Run Derby stream last time that we did it. It was a lot of fun, so I can't wait to do it again with all of y'all. Like, that's honestly one of my favorite streams of the whole year is doing the Home Run Derby. And then we get to watch Vlad, too. So it's going to be really phenomenal, man. I'm super excited to see Guerrero go up against... I think he goes up against Mookie in the first round. I think he's got Mookie in the first round. So that should be that's going to be a really fun matchup, guys. Honestly, anyone could walk away with it this year, because Pete Alonso is obviously phenomenal. I mean, Mookie Betts, don't sleep on Mookie Betts, right? Mookie Betts is a special player, and he's hitting for a lot of power this year. Guerrero, he could obviously go on a run. Julio Rodriguez, he could go on a run. Robert, he could go on a run. It's going to be so exciting, man. Take a look at what more people are saying here about our guy Namala. See if anybody else has responded here. I want to see all the oh geez, yeah, it looks like nothing really. Let's go. Yeah, everybody's excited about already better than Biggio. Bam. Damn, that's awesome. Steal of the draft, people are saying. Let's go. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm about it. All right, guys, we are waiting now for the New York Yankees selection. And you're right, Dulcimerus, we do. It's usually a pretty good stream for us, just because a lot of just a lot of eyeballs from baseball in general are watching. Manfred coming back to the podium. Who is it gonna be? #26 pick. Yankees are gonna select George Lombard Jr. Oh, and he's right here. George Lombard Jr. So you're starting to see a lot of these 18, 17, 18, 19-year-olds come off the board. Oh, my God. And doesn't this guy just look like a Yankee? Doesn't he just look like this? This looks like every stereotypical Yankees player that you have ever seen. I swear to God, man, they have a type. They have a type. It looks like this. George Lombard, shortstop, third baseman, 18 years old, 6'3", 190 pounds. Very, just solid across the board, it looks like. Interesting. Oh! See, now the bench coach... Okay, hold up. So George Lombard was an exciting high school product in the Atlanta area. He was taken by his hometown teams. The Rays in the second round of the 1994 draft and went on to play parts of 6 big league seasons in a 16-year professional career. There you go. So his dad played in the big leagues at one point or not. Let's take a look at how he's doing though. Let's take a look at George Lombard. George Lombard Jr. Class of 2023. Oh, yeah, this is a bad... Kind of looks like George Springer there, eh? Kind of looks like George Springer a bit. Wow. Okay, where are your stats, man? I want to know your statistics. Okay, so this is his dad. This is his dad right here. His dad, I mean, honestly, oh, jeez. His dad was kind of horrible. Not very good. Not very good. But hey, I mean, he played in the big leagues. That's better than most people will do. But George Lombard Jr., where are your stats, bro? Okay. Kid hit .478 last year in 29 games. 386 as a whole in varsity. I mean, again, like these these high school stats always look stupid, but safe to say that he was better than every other player, you know? Safe to say he was better than every other player. All right, George Lombard Jr. Going up on the board, everybody. G. Lombard Jr. That's a Yankee. That is a Yankee. And yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, just cycling back to the Toronto Blue Jays thing, it all comes down to whether or not he signs, right? Like, if he doesn't sign, it's just a wasted selection, really. It's literally just a wasted selection. But if he decides to sign, which, frankly, like, I just don't understand why you wouldn't want to sign, you know? Like, why would you get drafted 20th overall? That's really good. You know, like, that's a really solid place to get drafted. And I mean, if I was him too, like, I'd be looking at the state of the team, and I'd be saying to myself, well, you know, is Vlad, Bo, and all those guys going to be there when I get up, or am I going to have a spot? I feel like it just makes sense for him that he should want to sign on. So that would make, I don't know, that's just me, man. But I mean, this kid could be thinking differently. You never know. You never know. And it looks like the Philadelphia Phillies pick is coming up soon, guys. Only 2 more selections here in the first round. We got the Phillies, and then last overall, you got the Astros. Yep, and here comes Manfred. What do you got to say? I mean, there's still freaking like Aiden Miller and Colin Houck down here. I'm surprised that none of these guys have gone. And they go Aiden Miller. Yeah, they go Aiden Miller. Yeah, I mean, again, look, that's got to be a great selection for these guys. Just, I mean, he's 19 years old, and obviously he's ranked very, very high. So that just makes sense, man. That just makes sense. 6'2", 205 pounds. Yeah, big boy. Big boy. Got a lot of pop, it looks like. Let's take a look at the numbers. You know what we got to do. And you got to imagine, if you're the Astros right now, like, I'd be looking at Colin Houck and thinking to myself, wow, why has nobody selected this guy? Yeah, I mean, once again, this is a high school level player who did phenomenally. He batted .385 over his 3 years there. The last 2 years, he batted over .400. So a very solid player. And I mean, you always want to, if you're picking, I find like if you're picking at the bottom here, like if I'm picking down at the bottom here, I would prefer to go with a player who has upside in a few years. You know, because probably all of the guys that are, like, in college and, you know, sure things, they've probably gone off the board at this point or another. So just take a guy who's got potential. Aiden Miller, that's guy who's got potential. Hope for the best, see what happens. And that's exactly what the Philadelphia Phillies just did. And we are now down to the final selection, guys. 67 people still watching with me right now. For one more pick, we're gonna stick it out until the end and see who the Houston Astros select. And you just got to imagine it should be this guy, right? Like, it just should be. I don't understand why it wouldn't. Pogger saying the Houston Astros are selecting shortstop Bryce Matthews at number 28. Why do you think that? Why do you think that, my friend? Where's Bryce Matthews? Or, is it Bryce? Oh, who did he say? He said Bryce Matthews. Yeah, where's Bryce Matthews? I don't even know who that guy is. That guy's like way down here, unless I missed him. Did I miss him? Maybe. Yeah, I must have missed him. No, I actually have no idea. Okay, well, we're going to see, guys. Final pick of the first round. Who is it going to be? I really like this pick. This pick is probably, like, you just got to think. I mean, obviously, like, it's just hard not to make the comparisons to Shohei Ohtani, and obviously it'll be very difficult for him to ever get to that standpoint, but at 6'7", 223 pounds, at 18 years old, this has the makings to be a special player. Like, I like this player a lot. This is a really good guy. You went past him a couple times, did I? Where is he? Bryce. Oh, there he is. 57. You think they're going with this guy? This would be kind of a reach, man. I just feel like this would be such a reach considering there is like literally almost a top 10 guy still available. And I know he's a lot younger and whatever, but still, man, like just from a value standpoint, like wouldn't you rather take this guy? I don't know. I would take that guy if I was Houston. Hell, trade him away at the deadline. Who cares? You know, you're the Houston Astros. You pick this guy, you trade him away at the deadline, you're chilling. That's what I would do. It looks like we are getting... This is the Houston Astros draft room. And it seems that they have made their selection. Yeah, people are shaking hands. They're happy about it. Take Colin. Take Colin Houck. Take Colin Houck. I don't know. Yeah. Best booze of the night. Yeah, of course. It's gonna be the Astros, obviously. Everybody's still gonna boo the Astros, man. It's gonna be consistent. It's gonna be like decades until honestly what it needs to be is somebody else needs to cheat. That's what it needs to be. Some other team's gonna cheat and then everyone's gonna forget about the Astros. With the 28th pick of the 2023 MLB Draft, Houston Astros select Bryce Matthews. You're right. No way. No way. I can't believe that you got that. That's insane. Wow. Bryce Matthews goes off the board. Final guy. Okay, well, we got to look up his stats now. I can't believe you got that right. That's insanity. That's phenomenal, honestly. Bryce Matthews stats. We don't want that. We want baseball. Manfred is trying not to cry. Yeah, it looked like he was pausing a long time there. I mean, okay, like very, very good. Very good. But I'm just shocked that they would pass up on Colin Houck. And I'm also shocked that you guys predicted that. So shout out. All right, Bryce Matthews is the final player.
The Angels just keep making news with
on the board here.
Still have enough.
Shut up. Final player on the board right here. So there you have it, guys. This is your 2023 MLB first round draft board. Comment your thoughts down below, everybody. Let me know who won the first round. I'll be honest, I like our selection down here. I think this is a good pick from San Francisco. This feels good. This feels like good value from the Boston Red Sox as well, just where they got him. You know what I mean? Like, there's a few good ones here. I do like Waldrop to the Braves. Obviously, all the top 5 picks are, going to be phenomenal, right? Like, all these guys are like should turn out really well. But yeah, folks, there you have it, guys. That is your 2023 first round MLB draft. That is where I'm going to leave it with you guys tonight. We're going to be live again on this channel tomorrow night, folks, for the Home Run Derby. And then literally right after that, guys, we're going to be doing the All-Star Game the following day, folks. So stay tuned. Hit the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. There's Victoria saying goodbye, and we'll catch you next time. As always, guys, go Jays, go!